Yep. Hello? We
Almost.
good?
Intro.
I wasn't sure we're Hey, welcome guys. Episode wow, it is hot as hell in here. 28. I didn't know how hot it was. Burn up. Well, welcome guys to Dithra in 1001 Shards, episode 28. We and the crew, the crew and I are we'll do a little bit of a recap here and we'll get started. Last session was quite eventful, honestly. Not only did you guys gain several additional crew members, but you actually also found an entryway or another inn to seeing Captain Red. So the day started off with you, Okoye and company, going to meet Fatima, which was an associate of the Slashers, which was an associate of Okoye's former crew. After you met with her, you learned that, hey, after several bribery attempts from getting her coin, learned that Xenia, which is your new crew member, which I will show you here. I actually got that for you here. 1 second. Let me give you 2 shakes and shimmy. Boop. Xenia over here is a highly skilled blacksmith. Actually, a much better blacksmith than probably, I would say, 60% of blacksmiths in the world. You were able to basically buy out her contract with the Slashers and throw her on a new contract. Upon doing that, you also negotiated some Western fire from Fatima as well too, which Mark noticed that it was a different color, which further corroborated that all formulas can be made in a variety of ways. You gained, I believe it was like 20 Western fire, was it 10 or something like that? 10 or something like that. I'll check my notes. But in addition to this, you also learned that Captain Red, who's the leader of the Red Vipers, or the Red Snakes, has several indeed interesting quirks. One, he enjoys the company of men and women, and he has a concubine on his pirate island of mainly men, much younger than you can imagine, and he prefers the company of older women. It's quite unusual for one, captain, two, a male to be openly seen with the company of men. That's more of a kind of a well-kept secret among pirates and sailors and such, in dark tents. But he's pretty open about it. You also learn that his brother Hassan is in the jails of Kabando underneath the Sultan's palace. You learned that with a little bit of bribery and a sponsor, that you could potentially gain entry into the Sultan's palace and potentially bribe your way to his freedom. But you need a sponsor to do that, or you could potentially purchase somebody and as a gift to Red and secure an entry point or entryway that way. You guys decided, I believe, that freeing his brother was a much higher chance of getting his favor or entry into his crew to potentially get the money back than the other way. So upon doing so, you went to the Gold Syndicate to gain a sponsorship. As you went there, the leader of the Gold Syndicate there said, "Makes sense, get the money back." And then he turned to Gon and said, "Okay, make it look believable. If you fuck up, I will say you tried to rob me." So Gon basically hit him with the old rough and tumble shakedown, and Okoye was kind of kicking him in the nuts a couple times, and then you guys kind of ran out, still securing it and selling it to the very end. And as you roughen this guy, you're like, "Oh, this guy's, he's weak, he's pussy, whatever like that," but he's like taking it. And he's like, instead of like making those like, you're like, "Oh my god, he's really," if you look in his eyes, he's like dead. He's a little crazy. But after securing the sponsor, you guys decided to formulate a plan, and I believe double check and make sure you guys are ready to go in the Sultan's palace after securing that deal.
Yeah, the last note I have is the party gets cleaned up to visit the palace. That's where Okoye went and got that fade.
Yeah,
lined up.
Yeah. Also, Okoye has a bit of a high top fade here. He looks, his edges are just fucking.
The beard, it's immaculate.
I mean, he must have some Beijing in there. You know what Beijing is?
It doesn't connect. It's got these little Fu Manchu situation.
Yeah. It's like he has that like black exploitation beard cut. But yes, Koya is a little bit different. Guinevere is a little bit different as well too. Her hair is much longer now, as it's been fully cleaned out, whatever, and her armor is cleaned up.
She's got that crazy look in her eye that we all know her so well for.
Yeah, she has that one long Viking braid. You know what I'm talking about, Jay?
Yeah.
One long sad Viking braid with some feathers in it as well too. And the hair is wild. Like I'm not sure if you guys seen Brave. You know, with the red hair chick, whatever like that. It's like that. It's wild.
Merida.
But like combed. Yeah, Merida. It's like combed out. You know, it's not like mad or whatever like that. But it's like.
Wild curls like a forest fire and just
and
she's still crazy.
I mean, wait, what you say?
I mean, she's still crazy.
You know, she is still in. Well,
she's insane to me, but yeah, if you're a true believer,
100%. You know,
she's motivated.
Yeah,
I guess that's what we want in our crew.
And then Lucette,
it's better than other people's motivations.
So Lucette discovered some melanin in her skin, and that she was a little too pale. I was like, because I was, you know, and again, I was like, okay, Guinevere does not look like Easterner at all. Like not even kindly. Like it wasn't even close.
Well, I'm sure they run the gamut of color, but we've been on a ship for a while. We're probably all tanned as shit.
Yeah, she just comes back. So here you see your girl, and she's like has brown hair and like light blue eyes. You come back, you turn around, you're like, wow, you have black hair and like really tan skin and brown eyes.
She saw the same barber.
Yeah, she went to Okoye's barber.
It's like, holy cow, this is. Yes.
Make me pretty. Well, I only know one thing.
John is inspiration. The kind of color is wild. That's some Twitter shit, dude. Holy. But that being said, the True as definitely did get cleaned up. So, Gone as you get cleaned up. They would ask you, do you want to cut off all the like raggedy loose ends on your hair, like to get trimmed to get a nice clean cut?
Yeah, I think God would go like that military buzz cut, and he's like,
cut
it off, and shave, because he's got. You look at him, he's got wiry facial hair that doesn't connect. Goatee's longer on one side than the other. Doesn't hit the all the way. It's just it looks bad. He's like, clean it all up.
Damn.
But even shave off the hair. It's all matted and gnarly.
Ayana will pay for that for Gone. He's like, yeah, just shave it off a little bit, get some beard oil in there, clean it up.
No, he's shaved the beard too, mustache. It's going.
Yeah. It seems like like a baby almost. It just straight up, just no hair, no facial hair. Okay. Yep. Akoa, how do you get cleaned up?
So, I actually put a new token and image into the bio, but he, with the war paint starts to stand out just a little bit more on his face. The hair is still really long, but it's not out as much. He actually does almost like this individual braids, like almost like dreadlocks, but with some of the like Maori beads. Looks like Maori beads in it. Shaved up the side, so it's just that whole top, and then all the way back down the back. Yeah, same thing. Shaves.
He's the Rock. He's
full. Yeah, like just about full.
From the Scorpion King.
full shaves. Same thing. Full shaves his face. So that way that war paint that is on his face can really stand out a little bit more. That is kind of just stuck to him, and yeah, like he just looking clean. Like looks just like a big fucking burly, dude that you don't want to fuck with.
That makes sense to me. Harry, how do you look as you get cleaned up?
Yeah, I don't know that Harry would really take the time to do that. So if it does happen, it's gonna be on the behest of Lucette because she'll be like, Harry, you need to do something about your looks, right? Because he's
We can't walk
doesn't
into
really
a
give a
palace.
shit.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
smell.
Lucette-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Lucette would
So-
definitely kind of
Yeah, so I guess we would do that together. I imagine that he generally has like a little like layers of dust and dirt and whatnot
yeah.
from like working
100%.
constantly. So just taking a bath and grooming and like combing his hair and putting on a clean coat and picking the dirt from his fingernails, cleaning them cutting them a clean cut and everything. And
Lucette
just
would pay
trimming
for
the
a spa
beard.
day. Like, to be
Yeah,
honest,
basically-
like Lucette would probably pay for a spa day. She's like, listen,
Yeah,
we have
man,
the money.
we would do that
She's-
thing together.
Yeah,
All
that'd
of
be
us are
nice.
just crusty.
yeah.
I imagine
she
the
would
scene from
definitely-
Dumb and Dumber where he's like,
Yeah.
they've got the angle
like
grinder.
long beards with like stuff in it because
Yeah.
we're out
Yeah,
at
'cause
sea all the time. We don't fucking like, come on, man.
I
So,
don't
like,
think
trim
we've
all
ever
that
taken a
shit, like-
bath, like specifically gone and taken a bath.
I
think
mean, the opportunities are rare, so
Well, I think as from like Koa, his bath would be he gets to the docks, he would have just dove in the water, came up, got back on ship, you know,
Just
dried
rinse
out,
off.
just
Oh my
literally
God,
just
bro.
just to get the carpenter dust or the forge soot off of him. You know what I mean? Like that's
I was
all.
like-
But
yeah.
but the thing is he's getting into salt water, so it's not. It rinses him off, but then everything gets the hair gets all
It's
kind
grimy.
of crusty and grimy, and like that salt
We're all-
buildup just.
I thought you guys were taking shots whenever you guys went to cities, but that's not the case. Okay, I'm gonna start rolling for fucking disease checks, guys. Christ. Holy shit, guys. You're in town. You have the technology. Take a bath. You guys are gonna
I think
die, dude.
we've-
yeah, but we're not always in town. We're in town now,
No,
but then
yeah,
we
yeah,
spend
yeah.
like 10 days at sea, so like
yeah, that
yeah.
happens. Yeah, stuff like
That's
that.
all.
10
Yeah,
days
but that-
worth of crap on you, like that
yeah, you
shows.
definitely-
It
Yeah,
takes more
100%.
than one bath. Also,
Yeah.
Well, I mean-
that's in layers, yeah.
And
Wait.
if you think about it, like on the way here, you get attacked by bandits, you got blood splatter all over you, and like
Yeah, we kill a bunch of people, we're covered in their fucking blood, like that's not cool.
Yeah. So y'all definitely need like a bathing thing or something like that, because definitely or just take more regular baths and you guys get to town. But you're right. If you're 10 days at sea, you can't do anything about that. That's just like
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
why
if
we
you guys
bought
are in
the-
town,
For
it's fine.
once, like
That's-
we use the fancy soaps and all that shit though this
Well,
time.
that's why
we're
we bought the
effectively pirates.
well, that's
I
why
mean-
that's why we bought the lemons to stave off scurvy.
True. Yeah, because you got just
We need
days
some
on end.
potpourri because we smell it. Probably smells so
Dude,
bad.
that boat smells like fucking hot ass and Cheetos.
Yeah, they gotta power wash that thing.
Oh no, that's not true. I have a lot of really nice smelling herbs. Some of them
Oregano.
can make perfume.
But ass,
so-
but ass is fucking a powerful stench, dude.
Yeah.
Hot ass.
It's like it
So-
smells
so-
like perfume and ass.
So the
It's a
boat
good
smells
mix.
like a skunk going to prom. Like
Yeah.
It smells like a teenage dude's room. It's like, dude, like, why does it smell like fucking axe and asshole in here? Like fucking 3-day-old socks. Just 3-day-old It's like it's fucking 3-day-old trusting socks in the corners like this. Axe
You have to
spray.
take them off like their shoes. They're just
Yeah.
solid.
we come back from actually getting all cleaned up, showering, whatever, walk onto the boat. Koa just looks at everyone and goes, I gotta make some portholes in this thing. This thing reeks.
Yes, I gotta get some fucking those car air fresheners in there or something, man. Burn some incense or something like that because it's terrible. But nevertheless, you guys get cleaned up. First things first, clothing you guys got on. Does anybody have fine clothing?
John's got some fine
Yeah, I
clothing.
did get you some. Does anybody else have fine clothing?
Ooh.
He wouldn't be wearing those every day. He'd probably take them off.
Yeah. I assume you're not
Whereas,
fighting
like-
a fucking fine clothing.
No. But he'd go and get that. Though it is
Oh.
rather warm. The whole thing's like leathers and furs.
Yeah, you like a fucking
What, and
northern
bullets?
chief. You're like a northern chief, literally. Yeah, Cole, you can't wear the
So
rock vest into this palace. What did I tell you?
You have to get a
In,
shirt.
in game terms, is it standard clothing or noble clothing? Because noble clothing is really expensive.
Yeah.
Smiles.
It's 3,000 coppers.
This is true. So, knowing that, the fact that Ayana purchased clothing for gone, no noble clothing for gone. Would anybody tell anybody that gone or clothing is the fucking half the price of the boat?
He definitely wouldn't fucking know better.
I mean, we wouldn't know. Like above table, I just fit. I saw it now, but like nobody in the world, we've never fucking looked at this. We have no idea.
Yeah, Guinevere would know.
Guinevere?
She's a leather worker.
Yeah.
She's a leather worker, but she wouldn't say anything about it, right? She's like, oh, whatever. But yeah, Koa, as you gotta like look at it,
Wow.
I need to get some expensive shit. Like, wow, gone. How much does that shit cost? I mean, he has fucking chinchilla on him right now.
It's just
Chinchilla fur, mink fur.
That's the softest rat, man.
Jeez, straight up chinchilla. I'm like, damn, dude. So, you definitely feel as if you do wear standard clothing, that it will be a little harder to definitely kind of influence people than others.
Can we get standard clothing and then ask Guinevere to jazz it up?
Yeah.
She definitely says
because we're balling on a budget.
She says unless you guys wear like, so if you wear the Crimson Dawn stuff, that is considered like fine clothing because it's pure silk. It's like fucking months to make. So if you want to wear that, you can. But yeah, you can't take standard clothing and be like, hey, give me a scarf, a turtleneck, fine clothing. You know.
But do we think that's a good place to? I mean, we don't have any kind of reputation in the South. Honestly, we haven't done anything horrific or even bad, to be honest. But we do look like the rough and tumble, like.
Yeah, do what you will. But if you have standard clothing, like, they're gonna assume you're like part of the help or something. You definitely feel that. That's
gone. Would Ayana be able to procure everyone some fine clothing and maybe use a couple of those pieces of currency to fit that for us?
You can ask her yourself. I don't know. Probably. I don't know why she got me this get up, but it has been useful.
Ayana, says, with what money? She's there with you. With what money?
Well, I still have just a few, those bronze ingots left. To be able to sell those, procure the rest of us some fine clothing for this little excursion we're taking.
It's gonna be pretty expensive.
I assume it will be, yes.
Like very expensive.
How many do you think you would need to procure it?
How many people need fine clothing? Just looked at you.
I would say the main.
Well, so is Guinevere's armor considered fine clothing?
No.
Does she have fine clothing since she can make her own?
Well, her fine clothing is her, like, so she wouldn't take off her like Crimson Dawn getup because it has the symbol of the shadow one on it too. Hers is unique. It has like the Templar overlay over her armor. She wouldn't take that off. So to be fair, she is wearing the symbol of the Crimson Dawn. Guinevere is, because her whole Templar, you know, the whole Templar overlay on the armor thing has like the Dawn on the back and the Shard on the front.
Well, if she's doing it in for a penny, in for a pound, we all should just set up.
Yeah, she definitely wouldn't take that off. So,
and it might be just cool to roll up in there.
Well, and
I forgot to mention that.
I mean, if we are all wearing our armor with the overcoat, the trench coat with all that on it, it could say a little something too, especially if we are attempting to bribe him to release this gentleman. Or
we might make some good friends and maybe some connections
that
who could
too.
put our skills to use. All right. He takes off. He takes off the fur hat. All right, let's go. I imagine the clothes look like Coming to America.
Dude, yeah.
Eddie Murphy's fur clothes.
Oh my lord.
For whatever
yes, bro. Like that, and like fucking snow days. Like you literally can barely put your arms down. There's massive furs. Like you're like.
He definitely looks like a yeah, like he was. Like, you're not from around here, are you?
he's like, yep. I look pretty good. You're fucking like 180 degrees in that
He's just
chinchilla fur coat.
sweating. He's like, thank God. All right. Yeah, let's. I imagine we all put it on, turn our backs for the camera as it zooms in on.
Yeah, it zooms in like that. Yeah, good.
Do we take? They're not going to allow weapons in the palace, I don't suppose.
Oh no.
They'll probably probably have to check them or something.
I've never been here.
You're very confident.
Is that what you do? Is check them in at the valet?
Yeah,
Well,
but
guards would definitely take your weapons, and honestly speaking, I just wouldn't take them because they probably would charge you to get them back.
That's what I figured.
I don't
we
like
get
traveling
into a
without
fight
a
at the
weapon.
palace. I think we're fucked.
Gon,
It
he's
doesn't
like, I'm
matter what
bringing
we
it.
bring.
Gon will bring it. It's like I'm not trying to walk through these streets without something.
Okoye smiles and he's like, I got this dagger. Before we get there, I'll just drop it off. I'll just toss it. But yeah, I'm leaving here with something. So he pulled out. He grabbed the dagger.
Same thing. Gon will just slide a dagger in his boot or something.
So
Yeah,
Okoye would definitely tell you. You should definitely toss it before you get in there. If they find out you're storing weapons, that won't go over well.
Can I, above table? Can I take like a makeshift weapon?
Yeah.
So
It's like a cane.
no, it's spikes. Because I don't have a dagger. He's gonna take 2 spikes and run them down the back of his shin plates on his armor.
Okay, I missed the last 6 seconds of what you just said.
Yeah, it cut out for me too.
Oh, sorry. He's gonna take spikes that he made and kind of run them down the backside of the shin plates on his armor.
Hey, I think that'll work. Just some rounds kick like Chuck Norris. All right.
Yep.
All right, that works. Harry, you doing anything else like specific?
No, the stuff that I could bring if I get caught with it really will not go down well.
You get caught West Fried. That is your ass, Mr. Postman.
Exactly.
That's it.
I mean, the Western Fire would be the worst thing to be caught with, but even the poison.
It's contraband and a weapon,
I don't
and
wanna
Yeah,
waste-
that,
Going to the Sultan's palace with poison is like, I promise you, I wasn't gonna poison the Sultan while carrying poison going to the palace.
Yeah.
That's gonna go
exactly.
great. That's gonna
Part
go
of a
great.
Straight to jail.
part of a mercenary band.
Never come out.
It's like new character. Who this?
So no, I'm gonna bring nothing. Just my good attitude.
All right. So I guess Gon and Okoye is gonna take daggers. Cole is taking some makeshift spike shin pad things.
No,
Guinevere-
he's just running them down so that way he can grab them out if he needs them. So it's like a makeshift
okay.
dagger, essentially.
Oh, like a shiv.
Essentially, yeah. It's the spikes that he made when he was at the forge that you gave me. He said several spikes. So he's just taking them and sort of how like the shin plates kind of connect in a plate armor. He's sort of stuffing it just down the side, so it's like having a dagger in the boot. It's just this is a spike.
So basically, you have like essentially railroad spikes in your armor.
Yep, 2 of them, 1 on each leg.
All right, that'll work. Guinevere, she doesn't trust leaving her fucking bronze long sword. Anyway, these motherfuckers. She goes over to Zinnia and tells her to hold her bronze long sword.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, and if it isn't back when she comes back, she says the shadow will provide you in the next life. So, looking around, is everyone ready to go to the Sultan's palace? Do you have anything else?
Nope.
No.
I think that's it.
Okie dokie. As you guys head over to the Sultan's palace, please give me a D100. Don't roll less than 10. All right. The journey is uneventful. As you guys are traveling there, you end up in the Sultan's palace. Let me give you a picture so you know what it looks like. second.
And with this music, I could just like smell the spices in the air of this town.
Oh, dude, this shit smells like a shawarma shop around the. It literally just meats, smoke meats like that. But as you get to the palace, what you notice is that it has like a water irrigation system that filters the water from the actual ocean, the sea, to the palace itself, and it has like this aqua garden. I'm not sure what the exact terminology is. It's like it's aquatic garden where you have lily pads and moss, things like that, growing in these almost like basins and fountains that kind of maneuver water underneath the palace in a very unique way. There's a whole bunch of like these fig trees, date trees, apples, pears, and things like that. It's a variety of fruit trees near here as well too, and indigenous spices as well. So the palace itself is sitting on like basically a massive, kind of not massive, like a large plateau of sandstone, and it's carved into this like kind of plateau of sandstone. This is just outside the skirts of town. That being said, as you approach, you see that there are 10 guards in the front of the palace gates, and they look at you all and say, "How can we assist you?"
We've been invited to the palace.
And who is sponsoring you? Are you citizens?
And
We're not citizens, but we are sponsored.
I just in my hand, flip up the Gold Syndicate tile.
Coinmaster Jebediah is our sponsor.
All right. He looks at you and he says, "Okay." And then he looks at all of your clothing. Okay, that makes sense. All right, please enter. I will be taking all of your weapons from here on out. When you come back or leave, they'll be here. And you see beside him is a massive kind of like inventory of like weapons. Like blades, swords, crossbows, things like that are all here. You see
Anything particularly fine stand out?
I would say, give me a D100. The higher the more fine.
Just a warrior's curiosity.
Ooh!
93.
You see that there is a steel rapier here as well too. That stands out because it's very high quality. You see that its scabbard is gold inlaid as well too. You can definitely see just from like the blade being like slightly exposed that it is steel. You can't mistake steel. Steel just stands out. Iron is a lot more duller than steel in general, and it's very high quality steel. You think, well, you're not a blacksmith, but you've seen shitty steel blades and shitty iron blades. The edge is fine, looks very sharp, and it looks consistent.
Yeah, he's like, there are rich people here. All right. Gon would give up the dagger from the boot, bend down, pull up the pant leg, pull it out, drop it on the table.
McCoy would slam the dagger onto the table as well too. My blade. And as Gon, you slam your weapon down, or you put your weapon down, two of the men go up and give you a very thorough pat search, TSA style. It's invasive. They're covering
They say
balls,
spread them. Yep.
covering balls, telling you to bend over, cough 2 times. It's pretty intense. So above table, are you hiding anything that would potentially be
No, nothing.
All right. Cody does as well too. And then he goes over to Harry.
Nope.
Do you have any
Don't
weapons?
have anything. Nope.
Okay, they give you a firm pat down as well too. Good.
I'm gonna pull the spike out. Does this count as a weapon? And just sort of set this like railroad spike on in the tray.
He looks at you and he nods and says, "It could be." And just to be sure, we'll give you a pat down as well.
Before he even starts, he just I had to ask first. Pulls the other one and sets it down.
All right. Doing so, these 2 men double check you all. Definitely full TSA, bend over, cough. Full.
That's
full
the head. Get away from the head. Sorry, away from the head.
Full TSA.
I
back
carry
down.
this weapon on me at all times.
I can't take this. I can't
This
take this
does
one
not
off.
come off. Yeah, this one doesn't come off. This one is locked and loaded. But
They're
it's
like,
not-
well.
it's not-
But it is my most dangerous.
Hey, this one can spawn life. But
You didn't.
But, I
You,
mean,
you
Can
said
ruin
you-
life.
You said
Take
weapons,
it.
not animals.
this shit has been kind of gun locked and loaded. But they firmly pat you down, and they pat Guinevere down a little bit more with a little bit more enthusiastic manner. Same with Lucette. Harry, do you say anything?
I don't know. I think the law here is pretty. I'm gonna walk the line, you know.
Loose.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Lucette definitely does not seem happy. She's not mad at she's just mad at the situation. She just says, "Get off me." After fucking the seventh pat down is like, okay, I don't have anything. You know, she just pulls.
Trust me,
and
that
Guinevere-
is not a weapon.
You know, and then with Guinevere, she gives maybe one more pat down than you are normal, but Guinevere looks fucking tough. So they're like, I'm not gonna risk.
Having might get degged.
Yeah.
And she's
So-
a woman of the cloth, goddammit.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So they see her and see that shadow and see like she's about that action. So they don't give her that like if y'all get to whatever they get 3, Lucette got like 6, and then Luce's like, okay, I'm gonna fuck off. But you guys eventually do go through the gateway and begin to head inside the palace, and you see that there are like at least like 24 gardeners and groundskeepers here working as well too. You see several servants going in and out carrying food and wine and drink and all manner of goods. You see there are several people of nobility lounging in chairs being pampered and other activities being performed. If you've seen the show, like I think it was Spartacus, whatever like that, where you see like in those areas like when rich people are in their own, like just things just happen and no one bats.
People are having their pets petted.
Yes.
It's that movie Eyes Wide Shut and Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in the corner. Some
Yeah.
crazy stuff going down.
Crazy, dude. It's like, so all manner of things here are happening as good.
Is
Gone-
it just a? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say when Gon walks in after he kind of scans the room and his eyes go beyond that. He doesn't even care or seem to be phased, but he's immediately looking for danger, scanning guards, bodyguards, whatever, just trying to size up who looks dangerous in this room.
Give me an intelligence check if this is happening.
And Koa's looking construction wise, like from the standpoint of construction. He's trying to see if there's hidden back hallways, if a wall looks like it's out of place comparative to where it should be, based on how the entrance is, based on how the hallways and everything is built, trying to see if there's that, see if he can somewhat pinpoint just from his carpentry skills where possibly the doorways could be that either lead to like plaza gardens or potentially down
Right.
underneath the palace.
So we'll start with Gon here. Gon,
Yes.
with your 14, you notice that all the guards here have at least bronze tip spears, and of the inner port. Like so the guards in the front was like definitely iron, pretty standard quality, but the guards here definitely seem of a much higher quality of stock, or just are way better trained than your average guard. Each of them has on at least a breastplate for sure. Some of them even have on full plate. You see.
What about not in the guard? Anyone stand out as dangerous or skilled in that way?
I would say from what you've entered and what you've rolled, it's hard to really make out anyone that really stands out to you, particularly outside of just like seeing a much higher quality of guard and the inner court.
Cool.
And go on over to Koa. Give me a intelligence check at advantage. You are a
31.
So what you notice is that so if you go to the pictures world too, you kind of see that there's these like dome-like tops. On each of these tops, you can see that there is a perch specifically that archers can definitely stand on. And as you look up and around, there are archers posted on each of these perches on the edges of these tops of these buildings. They're not like locked and loaded, but they definitely are. Their bows are out and like they're looking for danger. So that will stand out to you because you've never seen like buildings that were built specifically to have these kind of purchases before. And the structural integrity of these buildings are very sound. Not only is it built into a mountain of sandstone, but it seems like this has definitely been reinforced with plaster and old concrete, not modern concrete, but concrete.
Yeah.
So not only are these things made of stone, but it's also reinforced stone. Outside of a major earthquake, these buildings can stand up to ballista and trebuchets pretty well. From what you kind of look around. Any
like hallway or wall that stands out that seems odd, like it could lead somewhere that people wouldn't recognize just from looking at it, just from the way it's constructed. Okay.
You'd have to because right now you guys are just walking through. You have to actively I'm just saying. So yeah, if you you kind of passing you're looking around here. But if you want to do that, you have to actively basically in every place and investigate.
Yeah, and he's right. This is just the what can take in as they walk in. And I will, as I notice those archers, sort of, I'm assuming we're all kind of walking like that, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, whatever. Just sort of like with the hand underneath the jacket, sort of kind of give that tap on Gon's hip, and just that little, warrior nod, like look up there without saying a word, just to get his focus up there.
Yeah, he'd glance up, nod.
Harry
Let's not get into any trouble.
I agree.
Koya looks at you and nods as well. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't. This place is very dangerous. But going over to Harry, are you doing anything as you guys are going inside of the Sultan's palace?
I think going through this place, Harry is super uncomfortable. One, he doesn't like to be around that many people. And the activities going on here are just senseless to him. It's these are not the kind of things you should do in public. So, plus he's here with Lucette, so he's like, man, this is just not cool. So he's holding on to her and he's making sure she's okay because he thinks that this is improper for her to see, she's gonna feel bad. So he wants to make sure that she's gonna be okay. So he's holding her going through this, and he just wants to find their objective. So I'm going to be looking for where we're supposed to be going. We're trying to find the dungeon, right?
Yes. And as you look over to Lucette, she doesn't seem really shocked at all. You definitely think that her working in a pirate village for years, she's very numb to things like this. This is another walking
the debauchery of the rich.
She's lost her sensitivities.
Yeah, she's like,
that's
this is pretty. I mean, she doesn't. She's not totally numb to it. She's it's kind of weird, but it's not clutching pearl. Oh my god, I've never seen it.
Gon would look to Koi. He's like, "Is this a southern thing?" As he looks at the raging orgy in the other room. What's that about?
Koi smiles. Those that have money tend to enjoy themselves. Unlike other more traditional places, he looks at you. Sex is not a stigmatized thing here. It's quite free.
Sex isn't stigmatized, but having strangers look at your asshole, that is.
He smiles and says, "We're all born naked. We all die naked, basically."
And as they're talking in the background, you're just hearing
just the cheeks.
Yeah, they're dancing cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, is somebody rearranging plates in there? What's going on?
That'd be a weird
Furniture?
sound.
Oh, God.
Somebody's rearranging furniture? What's going
You
on?
know, you got to take the armors off if you really want to get in there.
Dude, armor on wild. That's mega chafe, dude. Holy cow. That being said, yes, you guys do finally eventually make it inside of the Sultan's palace, where so you guys, outside of Harry, you guys have never really seen like pure opulence of just like immense wealth, right? Not really. This is there's levels of wealth. This is like I have so much money and power through money that it's almost unheard of. So, and I don't think any of you all have really seen like a concubine, like a true how that works in reality, like ever. So,
Other than some
like
the ladies who were at Rodrigo's.
Yeah, but that's not. But like
In
here,
books.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
But as you guys are entering here, you see that you see several people dressed in noble clothing, but you see servants that definitely seem like, well, not like definitely, they are fully naked, 100%, like fully 100% naked, male and female, and they have makeup of various sorts. Hair is done in a very attractive manner, and every servant here in this building is beautiful, male and female, exceptionally attractive. I would say the ugliest one is maybe a 7 at best, at worst. They're exceptionally attractive servants here, and as you enter, you are greeted by you see several male and female noblemen and women engaging in group fornication with each other in self-servants. They wave over at you as you enter the building. Greetings! Not stopping in stride at all as they continue on with their activities. As several servants go up to you and offer there's different levels to this, guys. As servants go up to you, offering you fine wine and beverages, you see a woman, female, no woman, getting serviced in a variety of different manners, and she says, while this is happening, hey, how can I assist you? You guys are you all new here? As a servant is doing things to her in very provocative manners.
I'd like a drink. Is there a place where people are just talking? This is a little bit much for me.
Oh no. So it's like an open floor plan, right? And you see like
just
in
bodies
the center,
on bodies.
No, like so it's like people are kind of around it, but no one's like offering it, like
no one's taking a smoke break on the. Everyone's going to town.
So it's like
you're telling me there's no voyeurs in this place.
No, like they're just watching closely, so it's not like they're just like kind of off. They're like right there. They're like,
with a medieval camera saying, "Hold on, let me get the right angle."
Hold on. Hey, hold her leg up. It's a bad angle.
We probably should have got more information about this palace before we came out here.
But
that's
yes.
real 3D porn, guys. Even got the smell on it.
But all in all, but this is something that only the ultra wealthy have this kind of time to just have just pure pleasure for 24/7. This is unheard of, right? I mean, you guys have to fucking earn it to get this level of access to male and females. But as you guys are entering here, so it's like this massive open floor plan. In the center of it, you see this kind of basically like forum of just debauchery. And even people that aren't really like participating in the debauchery, they're just around asking questions. So you see like noblemen like conducting business while in mid fornication. Like they're like, hey man, hey, I'm trying to get a better rate on that. What, can I, we'll shake on it. Shakes on it mid thing. All right, cool. I send my servants to write that up for me, guys. All right, literally conducting like female, male, whatever like that. It's all happening, and people that people that aren't even participating in this are like around, like somebody's doing that, and somebody's like writing work down, like, okay, that sounds good to you. Shake on it, and it goes back to the action like that. So you guys have never seen business conducted this way. You've never seen any of this. This is another level.
Like, so the person speaking to us right now is just middle of it and asking like, what can we help you with, basically?
Yeah. So are you new here? Are you? Because you don't look like servants.
We're here for. Go ahead.
We've been sponsored. We need to speak with someone in regard to a prisoner.
Says, okay, hold on, give me a second. Let me just clean my face up. So he like hops off. Servant goes over, hands her a warm towel, dries herself off. She like literally fully naked just goes up to you and says, greetings. I am hold on here. I am Aisha. It is a pleasure. And she's a southern woman as well too. And says, how can I? And she has like makeup, she has like makeup and everything, like southern woman. She says, I'm surprised that they let just anybody in here. I mean, sponsored or not, but I'm glad you're here. You all seem very interesting and diverse. Are you joining us for any activities?
I'm afraid we're here on business and don't have the time. You see Gon's eyes definitely wander.
So she smiles and says, we're all here on business. I've closed 3 deals today.
I don't like to mix pleasure with business. Do you know anything about the prison here?
Oh no, that sounds like barbarian work. I'm here to make money, not fiddle with prisoners. I have done that though. That's one of my things actually, but I don't usually, I just have my servants set that up for me. They'll buy a really poor prisoner and I give them a chance. It interests me sometimes. I do it like twice a year.
Where would we go to do that?
Yeah, you've purchased prisoners.
To do it.
Who would we speak with to purchase a prisoner?
I just asked my servants. I said, "Can you buy me somebody from the prison that in need of like a chance? They can because people that life and she leaves it. People that life is on the line will do a lot of things with enthusiasm, and I really enjoy that. I like the look of fear in their eyes. She looks at you and she like."
And I take a half step back as she's just like staring. Like,
she said, I like it when they kind of, and you guys have seen people that are predatory. But this is another like layer to it. People that are so wealthy that they have refined what they enjoy in life to such a fine degree that it's like, okay, I only want to enjoy it this way, this how, with these circumstances. And they have enough money to just repeatedly simulate this over and over and over and over again. And she looks and says, I enjoy it greatly. I mean, I get them, I have my servants, free them from jail, pull them out here, and I have them, service me until, for a certain amount of time. If it's not adequate, I say they die. I mean, if they are my property, I can do with them as they will. So that gives them a lot of motivation. I'm roughly at somewhere between like a 75% success rate. Some of them are still terrible and they do die, but it really keeps the game alive. She looks at you all like this is this is morning coffee.
I just like look between the rest of the group, like between Okoye, Lucette, Harry, Gon, at Guinevere, like, it just kind of like, he kind of just almost like shakes his head, like not trying to be outward with it, but just like that sweep of the eyes, like, what? And then looks back.
Alright.
So you have servants purchased these prisoners for you. Do you have a servant here who has done that knows who we can speak with to purchase?
Oh, yes,
do that same thing.
Of course. He says, she claps her hand, and you see 6 servants all appear. They're all Southerner, but they're male and female of various ages. Some of them look very young. And she says, "You answer their questions. I'm gonna go back." She says, "It's been a pleasure meeting you." She looks over at Cohen. She says, "If you're ever looking to, pique my interest, I have a game for you." She smiles and says, "I could just lock you up, and then you could, potentially, fight for your freedom. You may die, but I mean, the pay is amazing. I assure you. It's only 25% chance of dying. You make a lot of money, and listen, you'll be so excited, fighting for your life, all on the line. Your heart will beat." And she smiles and looks at you.
I think I've done that a little enough already, but I'll keep it in mind.
She smiles and says, "Fair enough, of course. I'll go back." And she goes back and yells over to the area of fornication to make space for her. They do, and she joins back in full swing in a variety of positions that don't need to be strapped on strict. That being said, these servants look at you all and say, and nothing, just wait for you to speak.
Servant, what is your name?
Which one do you look at as you say this?
Can you describe them?
Okay, so there are, I would say there are 6 servants here. I would say 4 of them are males, 2 of them are females. There are 2, all of them are naked, 100%, from head to toe. They have on shoes, but outside of that, they're all naked.
You gotta have traction. You can't.
True.
Don't want to slip in while you're in there.
There's no headboard to push off of, so.
Yeah, you gotta.
Not just that, but if you need to go outside and get something,
You gotta get your. They got wrestling shoes on.
Yeah. But 2 of them are. So it's 1 male, 1 female that are very young, and undisclosed age. But you definitely feel like they're very young.
Gon would address whoever the eldest male is in his estimation.
Yes, I would say it's a.
Thinking they have the most
20s,
authority.
Late 20s, male, attractive. He says, as you motion over to him, he says, "My name is Ibrahim."
Ibrahim. Do you know much about purchasing prisoners? We're here looking for one.
I had done it before, yes.
If I pay you in coin, will you help me do this?
I cannot accept your coin.
Then will you do it on my command?
I will answer your question, yes.
Then can you tell me where to go?
Yes. You need to go, he would tell you. You need to go down to the basement where the dungeons are and go see guard captain. Let me put this chat on. Guard Captain Ezekiel. I can't spell Ezekiel, but yes. Easy. So Guard Captain Ezekiel. Go see him. Depending on the prisoner, it will be somewhere between 150 copper pieces to 1,000 copper pieces, usually, is what he tells you.
Gon would just turn away.
What is the? How do we get down to that basement? What is the pathway down there? Which way do we walk?
He turns and points to like a side passage to your east. As you do that, you see that like it goes as you look east, you see that there's a kind of a guard and like a hallway. This hallway definitely seems to be going down.
Is there any opposition to walking down into that basement? Is there anything we need to know to get down there?
Yes. If you are not of the city, you probably have to bribe someone.
And who would that be?
How much do you bribe?
I don't bribe because I am a servant of a noble person.
Have you seen someone bribe?
Yes.
How much have they bribed?
I've seen 50, I've seen 200, I've seen 1,000, I've seen 2,500.
Okay.
All ranges. He's like stoic.
Who is it that we would have to bribe to get our way down there? You've seen somebody bribe? Who is it that we would speak to ensure we get down there without issue?
I've seen people bribe Captain Ezekiel. I've also seen people bribe several guards that guard the place as well too. Seeing that you are sponsored, presumably, because I assume you told them that you're sponsored, correct? Or they heard you?
We can't get in if we're not.
We can't.
No. I'm saying like, okay, you could be noble people and or sponsored. So I assume you tell them that you're sponsored, or say that, right?
Yeah, yes. If they would be able to tell, also, or friggin' mercs.
Yeah, he would assume that. So he says, yes, you may have to bribe several people. I'm not sure, but people definitely are bribed.
So when we approach that door, that hallway, are we just going to be jumped by guards?
No, as you approach the hallway, the guard will ask you, state your business, presumably. That's what happens with us.
And so then
we'll just need to deal with the guards.
I'm going to turn and look back at the door. Is there a guard sitting or standing right by that doorway, that hallway? Okay. All right. Is there any other questions we have for this man before we...
Where do you leave with the prisoners? You don't take them through the main gate, do you?
Yes, I do. Though I presume that you won't be able to because you don't have the info on that.
So what gate would we take them to exit?
I do not know.
It may be apparent if we go there. We should just head there and see. But if we purchase them, our property,
presumably, we should be able to walk out with them however we want.
We'll find out. I think we have to talk to the guard first.
The servant is looking at you.
We appreciate the answers. Anything else before we take our leave?
John's already walking, not even acknowledging the servants.
Just gonna kind of turn to him before turning and following God and just thank you for the pulver and turn and follow him over. Sort of grabbing Guinevere's shoulder as we go so she doesn't start trying to...
Is that all the questions?
Is that what?
Is that all the questions as they look at you?
Yep. Yeah, we just all leave, I guess.
They immediately turn and go back to their mistress. As you approach the guard looks and says, why are you wearing clothes and armor? It's weird. Aren't you going to join in the festivities and conduct business?
In time. We have other matters to take care of. Like to see the stock of prisoners.
Certainly. I assume you're sponsored, correct?
Again.
Then, yep.
Flip the card.
He smiles and he says, yes, I'm in need of a sponsor as well. He looks at all of you.
Pull a baggie. Give it a little rub and a shake. Drop it in his hand.
Yeah.
Above table.
I'm a bit of a numbers.
Above table quick, just because you think 200 copper is what it was I had in my head.
I mean, if that's what you're offering.
Yeah. So he drops it. It shakes it, and 2 with a couple zeros might sponsor you well enough.
He takes it. He looks at it. opens the bag and smiles and says, "By all means, please enter." And I said, "I will guide you down." And as you bribe him and you see several other, it's a very long passageway down. This thing goes down maybe like 40, 50 feet down.
We will be poor men very soon if you keep spending like that, Koa. That was...
We're not gonna make money on this mission.
It was out of my own, so
It's fair.
So
you'll be a poor man. I would haggle a little bit. 200 for the first guy. Gon's like...
Okay, so...
I want to make sure...
Gon would have lowballed, though.
See, in his head, he doesn't want trouble. In his head, he's like, I don't want trouble. If we can get down there and get figured it out from there, worst case scenario, we got to get back out, where we come back out and we work out something else. So he's like, I'm willing to, again, above table, like, he's willing to take a 200 copper risk right there to see what the hell we're working with. So just to gain the info.
So as you guys are going down, you see that there are several guards, and as you're being led by this one guard, you do actually bypass a lot of the guards that you think you probably have to bribe. So set out to Koa there. You probably would have had to. You feel as if you could have done it two different ways. Either you would have got nickeled and dimed, and you probably would have had to pay more, or you could maybe pay a lot and you get this guy on your side. And this time it actually worked out in your favor, because it could have been another way too. But he definitely looks at you all, pushes you through. He says, "Yeah, they're special sponsors of the Sultan and of the syndicate. They need to see a prisoner." And he's like, "Go, go, 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 go." He kind of, he sees the guard captain down there, and the guard captain is like, you look at him, you can tell he's the guard captain because he has on full plate. And as you guys go underneath here, it's very cool. This place is maybe like 60, 70 degrees maybe, because you guys are so far underground. Yeah, it's like cold, So, your guard actually waits until like the guard captain kind of goes around or past, and he's like, "Okay, go, 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 go," and kind of motions you guys forward here. And he says, "Okay, who are you looking for?"
Name's Hassan.
Who? Who is Hassan? There's no Hassan here.
Notes.
It's Hassan. I've got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody give me intelligence checks.
That's a pretty good rolls from all of us.
Yeah, okay, Koa. You realize that, Fatima said that Hassan is being hid, or identity is being hid.
Yep.
So that way people wouldn't try to break him out of jail. Yeah. So you think he definitely wouldn't have his actual name as the prisoner.
Yeah. So, did we get a description from...
No, we did not. You did not get a description. But you do know that he was captured, like, recently.
Yeah, for piracy specifically, right? Correct. So we say we need a. So he's a pirate. He's been arrested recently.
He might have come in under a. We know him as Hassan. He might have come in under a different name.
It's a raid.
Somebody give me a charisma check.
Decent charisma.
Somebody, whoever is only one person though.
I'll use inspiration on this one.
Okay.
Woo!
28. There you go. With a 28, he looks and he says, "Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't even know his name. He was down here, whatever. But I'll lead you to him. He kind of goes past, and you see a guard kind of. There's actually a guard guarding his cell, and as the guard that's kind of guiding you down here approaches, he's like, "Okay, these guys need to see the prisoner." He's like, "Okay," and he turns and he says, "He needs a sponsor too." He looks around at you.
I'll do the same. Koa's gonna do the same thing since it worked and got us that far in. This is now deep, and we're standing front of the cell of a prisoner, pull another bag out, just give it a shake, a rub, throw it into his hand.
All right.
Does a sponsor in about 200 weight sound like it works for you?
Absolutely. This guy? Absolutely. And as you see inside of the cell, this is what he looks like. Oh shit, what he looks like. So he wears very thin cloth as well too. He doesn't have his weapons on, of course, but thin cloth and boots, not boots, but sandals. And as soon as you give him the 200 copper pieces, he says, by all means. He opens the gate up. He kind of hits him over the head a couple times, and he kind of flips him over and ties his hands up, and he says, take him. By all means. Listen, it's President, do what you want with him.
Take him. Take him?
Gon will just throw him over his shoulder. Just immediately walks into the cell.
I'm gonna...
And he says, I never seen any of you.
I'm gonna pull... What way is it to get out without being seen? Is there a back way out of the cells?
Yeah, that was for the sponsorship. But if you want to know how to get out of here, that's going to be a different sponsor. He looks at you.
Takes a deep breath. We'll pull another. He's gonna pull a bag with. This time it's a little lighter than the first one. And he's just gonna kind of look across at the group and pitch him another 10 pounds. Seem good? With an added 0, throw him another 100 copper.
He looks at you and he says, "That'll work." And he says, "Follow me." And he kind of quickly leads you through. Give me a D100. Don't roll less than 24. If you roll less than 24, if you don't roll less than 24, you are successful.
You want me to roll this one since it was...
Do what you feel, whoever. This is the complication roll.
You're the money man.
It's your money. Oh.
Hey! As you are
He'll get reimbursed out of the ship. He's got a...
As you all are traveling, let's take our 10-minute break. This is going to be really, really interesting.
Oh, God.
All right.
Alrighty. We
25% chance, boys.
We'll be back, y'all. Oh, God.
All right, and we're gonna get some Hennessy on the way. Oh, right. Wow. Okay. Welcome
Hennessy,
back,
a
guys.
sponsor of this this stream.
Pure White Hennessy, sponsored Dithra and those. But awesome sauce here. Last we left off, we had a complication happening here with the party leaving. So, as you all were leaving this palace over here, yes.
Yeah, you're
I'm trying to stomach.
gliding.
I'm trying. Stomach bone. But so as you guys are leaving the palace underneath the tunnels, you hear a sound yell out, "Where's the prisoner?" And you see that the only person you have with you here is the guard that let you down here, and then the guard that opened up the gate. They're kind of running with you here as you're kind of running down. And as you're running, and he says, "Oh shit, that's Ezekiel." And Koei says, "Well, we gotta run. Where the fuck are we going?" So Koei just shoved the guy and says, "Run."
Yeah, I thought I thought we made a deal.
Yeah. Don't get caught, boy. Let's go.
He's gonna make a morale check here. See if he doesn't panic. All right. Well, somebody give me a D20. Don't roll less than 10.
Doesn't somebody have like a skill to inspire people?
Here.
Guinevere. But you definitely think her kind of inspiring is not the same kind of inspiring you need here.
I will roll it, and I'm going to use an inspiration.
There you go. You roll twice.
That's a whole 8.
Whole 8. One of the guards here looks at you all and says, "Okay, I'm not risking my job, my life, trying to face Ezekiel. He just fucking flees." So the guard that led you downstairs flees. The guard that you purchased Hassanov, he's in too deep. He looks at you and says, "Well, we gotta get out of here because I let you guys go and I can't."
Then get us out of here.
He looks and he says,
And he'll hear
"Okay."
just he'll hear a bag jingle. A little bit of a bag jingle. Not giving it to him, he just hears the jingle and like get us out of here.
If you don't get us out of here, I'll be sure to kill you myself before Ezekiel has a chance to.
He looks at you and he says, "I'll lead you out here." And he runs with you all. All right. And to see if Ezekiel and his crew will be able to get you all. Somebody give me a D100. Don't roll less than 25.
Have you rolled one, Mark? I don't think so. Yeah.
No, I'll take this one.
Mark never rolled one.
I am.
Mark's, dude. Mark's like, roll something. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But you're 91. You gain a separation to where Okoye and where you and the True are not immediately caught by Ezekiel, and you begin to see the exit of the city. The exit behind the Sultan's palace. And there's you see that it's kind of like he has to kind of go up these stairs. He has like a trap door that kind of lifts, that he kind of unlocks and lifts up. And as he unlocks and lifts up, you guys begin to run out. And as you begin to run out here, you see Gone. Give me an intelligence check, specifically Gone.
Should probably knock that guard out, or they're gonna kill him.
What's a 20? Above table. Harry, you're actually very spot on what Okoye's about to do. Okoye turns to Gone. You notice that Okoye is like behind the guard, and Okoye is going to use his arm to wrap around and begin to attempt to choke out the guard. So Harry gets inspiration because that's exactly what Okoye was going to do. So he will go for an attack, see if he hits or not.
I'm gonna tell Gon, tap him in the face a few times, make it look messy.
Okoye shakes his head as you say that. He gets him as well too. as this guard isn't very well armored. He's down here with prisoners. He has on, at best, like gambeson. He doesn't. They're prisoners. He doesn't need fucking full plate to guard prisoners. He has on gambeson. Upon doing so, Okoye will grab as he sent to choke him out. This guy's going to make a con check.
As he starts to go out, Koa goes for the bag of coin that he had handed him to purchase Hassan.
Gon will go for wrist control, so he doesn't draw a weapon or try to peel out.
You see that Okoye says, Gon, grab his weapon. You know what to do.
Yeah. Unsheath whatever weapon he has there, sword or otherwise.
Spear.
Yeah. Pulls the spear.
He looks at you as he's choking him.
Yeah, and he puts it in, solar plexus up to the heart. He's got the other guy, he's got the prisoner on his shoulder, so this is one-handed, just jabs it in.
If you grab it, I'll reach for Hassan and pull him off your shoulder. Grab the coin before we leave. And I'll pull the prisoner onto my shoulder so he can use full strength to do what he's doing.
Do we see anywhere to stash the body real quick? Like behind some...
No. Oh. No, this is not. It's open sand. So like, it's like the thing, and unless you guys knew where this was, you would have never seen this place. This is open desert behind the place.
Chuck him.
You begin to hear footsteps coming from behind. It is mid-afternoon, of course. What do you all do?
How does the trap door open? Is there like a... Does it open up?
Yes.
And is there any handle or anything outside of... Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go. Get the bag. We gotta get the coin. We gotta go. And just
we can leave the body on top, at least.
What body? Yeah. That's true. Okoye says you can. It's a lot of weight. Lift up. It'll be hard.
Is there any handle or latch? Like if I slid the spear through it, would it? You know what I'm talking about? Where it would just jam it shut if they try to open it?
No, because the latch isn't coming from the outside; it's from the inside.
But there's no
Meaning
there's no handle or anything.
When you're outside, you can't lift the secret hatch. Is essentially it's just
correct.
Flat. I see. That's fine. Yeah, throw the body on it and let's get the hell out of here. We need to go quick. Is there anything else, a landmark or anything within our vision?
So because you guys have seen it, I mean, you feel like reasonably, especially with like someone like Guinevere who's an explorer that can easily kind of notate things like this. If you have Guinevere with you, you could find it again, essentially. Without Guinevere, you probably wouldn't be able to find this place immediately. You have to like search around. But with Guinevere as an explorer, a level 2 explorer, she can. Well,
that's fine. I'm looking for a place to leave, to go. Is there a waterway? Is there what's around us? Are we enclosed?
So it is okay. So you know that the palace is built on a basically a plateau / almost like a mini mountain, not mountain, like a hill of sandstone, right? So you guys are facing behind the palace. So there is just sand, desert, and palm trees, and then you have to go around to get to the city. So you have options here. You can either go deeper into the desert, try to hide out that way, try to go around and try to get some anonymity and try to go back to your boat or whatever. You're not sure how this is going to turn out. So use that information as you will. You can try to go around using anonymity or go deeper into the desert. But you are not sure if the fucking blame it on Hassan thing may work. If they'll investigate it, will they accept it, will they buy it? You're not sure of how that all is going to shake out. So do that as you will.
I say we push into the desert and loop back around to the ocean. That way, maybe we send somebody in to swing the boat around and pick us up. But
Okoye shrugs. Is a plan? Any better plan?
Do we want one to loop around to go back to the city and everyone else go back out? Go out to the desert? Okay.
Someone needs to do that to get the boat. I say Guinevere is probably the least.
She's probably least conspicuous and could talk her way out. Gwenny, you want to head towards the city, get the boat, have Sophia bring it around?
Yes. She takes off her Crimson Dawn garb and she says, I need Lucette as well. She takes off her garb, she throws it at you. Keep this safe.
I start rolling it up and stowing it.
Then she pulls out a really like clandestine cloak. She kind of puts it over herself, and she says, "Okay." He says, "Hey, I need Lucette."
I ask her if she is going to be okay. You think you can do this?
Lucette is kind of scared. She's been in dangerous situations before, but this is like really dangerous, right? This is another level of danger she's not used to. But she says, "I'm part of the crew, so I understand what I accepted. Okay, I'm ready."
Just another day at the office. Trust in Guinevere. She knows what she's doing.
Gwenny will keep you safe.
Wait a minute. Let's not. Guinevere's probably. We need Guinevere. She's an explorer. Now that I think about it, we don't know how to navigate this fucking landscape. She's the best option we've got. Okoye, I think you head out. Or one of you guys. I don't know. But...
Okoye says, "Okay, if you want me to head out, it's fine." And she goes over to Guinevere and takes takes off his Crimson Dawn cloak, throws it at Koa, and grabs the cloak. Says, I don't need Lucette. She can come if she wants to, but I don't need her. It's up to you.
No, we want Lucette to get out of there. I would just play maybe married couple or something but yeah, we're gonna need you, Guinevere. Sorry. But I don't know anything about this fucking desert.
Okay.
Spin the Crimson Dawn cloak back out, throw it back over her shoulder.
She nods. And
they may send a search party after we've killed that guard. I don't know, but we need to head out. And if we can cover our tracks, is there any like palm trees or palm fronds we can get? It's the classic as we're walking, we're sweeping away.
I snap out Okoye's cloak and just start laying it down flat behind me, so it's just dragging through the sand where our prints are at. So he's just like
I think we should cover as much ground as possible and then cover our tracks once we have good distance, because it's going to slow us down if we do it from the beginning.
Okay, as you say this, Okoye says, "So what should I tell to the crew?" Like, exactly.
The truth.
No, I mean, like, how are we going to find you?
Well, we know what way we went to the palace. So what way was the palace from the dock?
Northeast.
And so the back of the palace would have been east, correct? So yes. we tell them to head northeast around the coast, and
we'll start a signal fire. You'll see it. Smokestacks. Okay. We'll do smoke signals. It'll be like 3, whatever. Use a cloak, 3 tufts, and it's us.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want you guys to just run off in the desert and I'd never see you again. All right. He nods and says, "Okay." Throws his hood over him, the cloak over me. He goes off with Lucette.
Do I find my bag of coin?
You find the 200 from giving it to him, and you also found the 100 also you gave him as well. So
can we slap Hassan awake? Is he conscious at this point?
He's unconscious. He's out. He hit him he's done. You'd have to wait till he wakes up.
He's brain hemorrhaging if he's unconscious for like 10 minutes. He's possibly
if you're not unconscious, you can still be like sleep, right? All right, you're going to knock you out.
Not that I'm aware of.
Usually when
I
you
don't
go unconscious like that, if you're unconscious that long, you got other problems.
That's like the in the movies. You get the karate chop. They're out for like a perfect amount of time to change scene. But usually it's like you're out maybe for 5 minutes and you're just disoriented.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that. Because
Unless you're gonna
I've
chloroform them.
I've had a concussion.
He's definitely not chloroform. He's definitely hit him over the head
times.
to try to knock him.
Yeah.
Got him out. Okay, that's a fair point. So then at this point he would begin to start to wake up. Then honestly, and he's like, "Who the hell are you guys?" As he's on your shoulder going, or Koa got like that.
Do you see bars around you? We're your saviors right now. Shut up. We gotta run.
And if you can talk, you can walk. And he just it's hot.
He just goes.
Ask questions later. We're getting you out of here, but
Kind of do that like
who the hell are you?
like arm around the neck, have him on his feet, move, and just start booking.
his hands are still wrapped. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
No, like I'm saying, like I'm holding on to him, like forcing him forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
But supporting, but forcing him forward. Like we're leaving, and
We'll tell you.
Alright.
We'll tell you when we're safe. We possibly have the guard chasing after us. They're well armed. It's only a matter of time before they find that body.
Whenever it says, "All right, follow me," and she kind of found the palm tree, breaks off a leaf, and she says, "Okay, cover your head. You're gonna go fucking. You're gonna start to dehydrate." And she breaks off leaves for everybody to cover your head. Because if not,
Are there coconuts off this? Can we get some? We're going to need the water.
Oh it's always it's definitely coconuts.
Cool.
On the coast, as she says, if we go along the coast, there will always be coconuts, from my understanding. But if we go deeper inland, there will be less food and less coconuts.
we're moving to the water.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense. She also says, though, that does make us predictable, because they'll assume that we're going there as well too. Okay, that's the obvious choice. So just keep that in mind.
It's gonna take a Koye time to get to the boat. We're gonna have to loop around, but we need to make it to the water.
Yeah, we're going to have to move.
Should we not then have one person make visible tracks going in a different direction?
I was just thinking that, yeah. I think we get to a point, we make false tracks. Someone just sprints. They do a quick 8-minute mile or whatever, one direction. And we come back, clean up our tracks as we go the other way.
Boom. Let's go. But how we start taking off, and then I agree. We'll get 15 minutes one direction. I'll grab Hassan's, kind of stuff him into Gon's arms, and just take a beeline left, and just fucking take off.
She says, whenever it grabs your shoulders, quote, as you run, you'll get lost. Come back. I'll go. You guys will run. I can find you. You won't be able to find each other in the desert. Like, especially with the hills and dunes, you'll get lost. And you'll go in circles.
Yeah, I would probably take more than 15 minutes because we want to divert them for a while. I'd do a big. She's got 10 miles. She's got a few miles in her.
If that's the case, then which way do we go? Just head straight, keep heading right at the sun?
She pulls out a compass and say, "You see the end? You see the end? Go towards the end."
I can do that.
All right. I will meet you around nightfall. And she pulls out a second compass and she says, "As long as you follow in, I will find you. If you do not, you will be very lost and you probably will die. There's also creatures out here, so be safe. Good luck." And she runs off. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Friggin' holding the compass. I'm gonna run I'll be like.
She's like, luckily I was track and field.
Hey, Koa hearing that, 15 paces, stop. Okay, 15 paces, stop, change direction. 15 paces, stop, change direction.
Ghana's got the palm from just sweat and bullets, but trying to clear as best you can.
And as you guys are traveling, the desert is dangerous. Oh yeah. So please give me a D100. And you don't have your explorer with you now because she's making your tracks, making false tracks. So this is gonna be extra dangerous.
It's all right.
D100. Don't roll less than I would say.
Okoye can take the spear. He's the only one.
Okoye isn't here.
Oh, that's right.
He went the other way. You got the spear.
I got the spear.
Yeah. So I need a D100. Don't roll less than 50.
A cudgel is just a club, so we might be able to find a piece of wood.
Yeah.
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 I think it's actually out in the grand scheme of
Is it me?
things. Gone. I think it's you.
It is. Oof.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are going into the forest, roll me a 1d6.
I'll ride this one out.
This is how much time passes. So as you guys are 5 hours in.
Not bad.
Give me constitution checks. When you're traveling. 5 hours, that's a lot of time. Oof.
Damn, that's a shit roll.
That's a shit roll. It's also a shit roll. That being said, Koa and Harry, you are tired. All of your scores, your bonuses, is reduced by 5 as you are exhausted.
Okay.
Gone, you are tired but not super tired. You don't really get a penalty yet. But Harry and Koa, this is unbearable. It's like, how do people live like this kind of
After 5 hours, would Guinevere have caught up with us?
It's not nightfall.
It's midday. Yeah. No. This is right before you meet up with Guinevere, basically.
Got it.
Okay.
Because if not, it wouldn't happen. So as you guys are like, okay, she should be able to keep us right about now. And something appears. Give me a D20.
Okay. Gon will look to the two. He's like, I think we need to rest.
All right. A 9. Okay.
Yeah, Koa's just they're dehydrated, just dried lips.
Who lives in this shit?
It's like, what? I don't want to be here anymore. I like water.
Ew.
All right. Everybody, drop themselves on the map, like right.
Whoops! I was joined as a GM.
All right.
Let me rejoin.
Like right
Oh,
there?
You
Ish.
Right here?
Can you
Yes,
shift?
that-
Oh, yeah.
Right here?
It's a
Yeah,
huge
yeah, it
fucking
should be.
map.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like the desert, so it's got to be huge. It's got to be because night when it's like. Yeah.
So I don't know if you got to set up my new token or not, but I
forgot to save. Okay, hold on. Like, I'll do that next time.
It's all good.
I keep forgetting that. So I saved you guys' tokens on like.
My
a token
token's
page.
old too. I got
Yeah,
38
hold
HP.
Hold on.
I got it,
to
Pig. It's
the-
It's just the HP.
Alright. Okay. Well, I appreciate that because I got it. Okay. So, with a 9. Alright, give me a 1d4.
Okay.
Before.
3.
You hear the loud sound of and as you all are traveling, you see a gigantic constrictor appear from underneath your feet. Not constrictor, sand snake. This thing is massive. This thing is at least, hold on, 11 feet long. And as it leaps from under the ground, I need everyone to give me d20s. Whoever rolls the lowest is hit.
Makes complete sense.
Gone is not tier with these rolls. Gone never gets misfortunes. He's
Ko gets hit
That's why
because
he's
he's
still
sitting here
alive.
going. Ko is the one getting hit because he's as he's running. He's now at this point he's like, as he's just dehydrated.
Too much upper body
Oh
strength.
God!
Yeah. He's like,
I'm not meant
built
for
strength, not
endurance.
Yep.
50-yard sprints. That's it. 50-yard sprints. That's it.
I'm not. It's too much. Here we go. Here. Let's see here.
The dwarves are built for short distances.
We're sprinters. Yeah. That's hilarious.
I ain't made for this shit. Right. Here we go. That'll work. All right. Here we go. Let me drag it on the map here. As you guys are all traveling, it was. I definitely had to reload there. It was a little hard. Let me drop it on the map.
This is a big ass map.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's massive.
Oh,
Alright, so it's got here.
Don't step on Snick.
Swoosh.
Alright, and this thing will attack you, Cole, with advantage.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna roll. Hold on. 1 second here. Oh yeah. So this thing is going to roll with advantage on you. No, wrong one. That is plus 15.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. It is not a crit though.
Alright. Ooh, oh yes,
Lucky.
I don't have my shield though.
Alright, give me a constitution check.
Okay.
Alright, you take this.
It's a 21.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
You take 21 damage and you successfully pass. You are not poisoned, but you take this full damage. This bypasses your DR. This damage does.
Okay. So Noah. Oh, I take the full 8, or the 28,
Correct.
or 29.
No, you take the full 8. The 21 is the piercing damage from the fangs piercing you.
Got it.
8 damage is from the poison.
Got it.
It did not infect you, so you're not poisoned, but the poison did hurt you.
Got it.
So you're
Perfect.
not poisoned. All right, now everyone, please roll initiative. Well, not everybody. Somebody roll me d6. Sorry, blur together.
Nice.
All right, you guys can go.
Gon's gonna throw the spear over to Koa, and then Crocodile Dundee try to wrestle this thing, grab it, grapple its head down to pin its head, basically, best they can.
And
then I'll grab the tail.
Is that a
Give me a
strength?
strength check. Give me a strength check.
Do we have advantage because we're helping each other?
I would say yes, because you are flanking.
Right.
Yay.
Thank God.
Gets rid of that
Like
nat
how my nat one is a
Right.
20.
a 20,
Oh
and it's
my
a nat
God.
1. There, and then here he rolls a nat, and another nat 1.
Oh no!
Nat
It was
1's all
not meant to be.
galore.
It looks at you and it just slaps you guys off.
No,
Like, what are you
this
doing?
shit's
Bad.
insane.
2 nat 1s. Hey, but
No,
God never gets
3
targeted.
nat ones.
But God never gets targeted though. So to be fair,
We got some more. We can take another hit or two.
All right,
Fine.
so
Yeah, it's
I'm
alright.
going
Go on.
to pull that spear high, and since it's in his hands, and just try to jam this thing down on its head. Hoping to miss Koa as he was trying to grapple it.
okay.
Do I get advantage from the flanking there as well, or no?
Yeah, because you can do the choo-choo shuffle or slide of
Okay.
flanking. So yes.
All right, and then this is -5, so
32?
32. Yes.
It's a critical hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
What's a spear as far as damage?
It's a D8
1d8.
or 10?
No, D8. It's a D8.
D8.
Spear?
2.
It's
Yeah.
one-handed. One is per hand. Yeah.
2. Okay, so it'd be 2 of these for a whopping 4 damage.
Feel as if you don't do very much damage to this creature.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna attempt to swing behind it. No. Actually, I'm gonna stand right in front of it and try to hopefully let it come at the big armor that I'm wielding. And
This thing is going to burrow deep underground underneath the sand and disappear.
Is that its whole turn?
That's all you see. What do you do?
I suggest we run.
Yeah, let's
Well,
get the fuck
it's-
out of here. We don't have to fight this thing.
If that's what that's its next. Is it another initiative, or is it leaving? Like, are we out of initiative?
It is burrowed underground.
Is
Fucking
there a rock
run.
further away, or is it all sand?
It's all sand here. So
Okay.
it's all sand.
Yeah, let's just
Run.
Fuck it.
Fucking
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah,
Well-
there's no way that it's going to be. Well, maybe I shouldn't say no way, but if we're dashing, there's no way it can move underground as fast as us. But that's a hope.
Dashing,
Who knows, yeah.
dashing, 100% fucking dead run.
Everybody give me D20s. Harry, you see as you begin to run, this thing leaps out like an ambush predator. It's plus 15 at advantage. That's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go down.
39.
All right, so I'm gonna take a reaction.
All right.
Yeah, double that DR. Oof.
And also the poison sword it's not doubled. See? Hey, look, I lucked out because the poison is not doubled. I do need the con check.
An 8. Okay. Damn. 34. All right. Still up.
All right, give me a Constitution check.
I am gonna use an inspiration
Okay.
just in case. I don't like poison.
All right. That's minus
26.
5. 15. That is a failure from your exhaustion. You are poisoned. You feel sickly. You take the full 12 points of damage. That bypasses your damage resistance. And
Yeah.
because it critically hit you, it has you grappled by the neck as it begins to pull you down. So as everyone, I'll show it to you on the map here. As everyone begins to run away, okay, we got it, we're free, we're gonna run away. This thing, as you guys are gonna run away, literally leaps out of the ground, like basically Randy Orton on some RKO stuff. Grabbed Harry by the neck, bit his throat, and ran him down on his back. Well, not back, but he has you grappled basically as he's pulling you down. And you guys would roughly be like here. You guys are running, and Harry would be here. Now, with that being said, new initiative. As you see, your friend is just grappled by the snake. So D6.
I think that's you, Harry.
All right, let's fail that. Oh no, 6. We got it. Ooh.
There you go.
Guys, help me.
You guys
Yeah.
see Harry's bit by the snake.
Gon's gonna come behind it and try to grab it by the tail and pull it off.
You have advantage. Harry's definitely keeping it occupied.
His Herculean strength with the 35 just
35
yanked this
is
fucking
just
thing.
barely a critical success. No, that's just barely. That's DC. It is a critical success. That's a
Nice.
critical success. As you grab it, it is grappled. You'd have to use some movement to move it away, but moving away will be considered difficult terrain, so it's double the movement.
So I think I move from here. I don't have. I mean, I can move it one space basically.
Well, once it's off of me, I can move too.
So no, it still has you wrapped. It still has you wrapped. It's just that you can.
Oh, okay.
So he has you, but he's pulling it from the tail. You'd have to go to the head and rip it off him, or pull him away from you.
Can I attempt to jam the spear through its mouth to pry the jaws open, so that way Harry can pull away from him?
That will require you to be able to get the spear in his mouth. It's kind of, as Harry is, I presume, flailing around as you get stabbed in the bit in the neck. This thing is like this. The snake kind of trying to like that. So if you're trying to hit that, it'd be pretty difficult. You think that the most easiest way for you is to potentially grab the thing and try to pry it open first.
That I want to try. I want to try and get Harry out of its mouth. So that's, however that makes sense. Even if he just lets go of the spear right next to his face, jumps on its head, and tries to pull the jaw open, that's what he would try to do.
Yeah. So both ways work. It's just that one. Okay, so if you do like the spear through the mouth and pry open, that'll only take one turn, but it has a low chance of success. If you do the grapple remove from the Harry thing, it'll take 2 turns, but it has a much higher chance of success. So that is your decision.
Yeah, he's trying to get him out. He wants to get him out now, so he's going to use the spear even if it's low success. And I'll use inspiration on the roll.
Yeah, I could try to wrestle it off on my next turn.
All right.
This is a double or nothing.
Yep.
This is a flat strength. Even with your inspiration, this is a flat check.
Flat strength?
Yep.
20?
With a 25, as you begin to shove this thing through his mouth, and you definitely do, you see that Harry is indeed free.
Yay.
At least he can try and do something. Or
fucking run.
Yeah, I think.
Is there a rock nearby?
Yeah, it's
Could we try to get the snake to bite itself? No, that's just. I don't know. Can you just like take the spear and pin its head in the ground and leave it there?
Well, right now my action was prying its mouth open. So
I think the best chance is snap its fucking neck at this point.
Yeah, well, if you guys can control it for a couple turns, but that's still dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we let it go,
it'll catch us.
Just gonna,
it's gonna catch us.
Unless it's wounded, then maybe it'll be like, well, this isn't worth it. But
so far, you've done little to no damage.
Yeah, Gom's gonna try to snap the neck. The it's too wily for that. So grapple.
Okay. Are y'all turn done?
But our Harry's got
whatever he's doing.
He's a full turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. I don't know.
Yeah, we're waiting on him. That's that. The snake is.
He's up.
Grappled.
Okay. Yep, his tail is grappled. And seeing that his prey is gone, he opens up his mouth wide enough to where the spear would not affect him any further. And he turns around and attempts to bite Gone.
Right.
This is a +15.
I'm sure it hits. See, hopefully it's not a. Yeah,
32.
That's a crit.
All right. 8d8.
Oh.
38.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a reaction to absorb.
Okay.
My AC is 18, or DR is 18.
All right. Another total of 9 plus 15.
What bypasses DR?
None of this. That's all DR. So it's 59 total. As he critically bites you.
Well, the 38 but was DR'd because that's the piercing, right?
All of this, it was a crit. So all of this is piercing. I haven't even got to the poison yet.
Oh, because of the dice, yeah.
We're probably gonna die to this thing. We gotta
fucking figure out how to get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle it, and we're gonna have do something. Get its head.
And give me a con check. Go on.
Okay.
All right. You feel sickly as the poison begins to envelop as you bite you in the neck deeply. Take 14 more damage. But that does bypass DR. And he hisses at you. Yes.
Pretty bad shape. I may die here.
All right. Okay.
Where is Hassan at
snake
this
time.
moment?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Hassan, he'd be right
His
beside
hands
you.
are bound, yeah.
His hands are bound. He's just beside you here. But yeah, he's just there. And probably, honestly, it's been 2 turns. He's probably running away. To be honest with you. He's running. So I'll pick a random direction. You guys roll me 1d4, and that's what direction he's running. He's not running very fast because he's bound. He's just half speed. But somebody roll me a d4, and that's whatever direction he's running.
I'm gonna Super Mario throw this fucking thing and run. That's the
Yeah.
best
All right,
I
north,
can
south,
do.
east. So Hassan is running east. So he's.
okay.
I can drop a token as well too.
Yeah.
I'll drop a token.
Can I? Oh, we gotta. Never mind.
Oh, I got you. Let me get you a token here. As he is like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Do.
He says, "City boys." As he, I'm gonna drop a random guard cap here, but he is, 1 second. Did it drop him? There you go. He is like basically right there with his hands bound, because he had to stand up and run. So yeah, he's right there. He's like, hell no. All right. That is the end of his turn. What do you? So we need another D6, right? Because you already went. Y'all won that initiative.
Yeah.
All right, D6. Bring it home, Seabass. Bring it home.
Well, we'll see how this plays out.
All right, let's see how it plays out. Luck of the fucking draw. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go for a Koa 1, 2, gone 3, 4. It turns to Koa. Seeing that it is infected gone, it turns to bite Koa. The Winds of Fate has decided that gone is not going to be targeted at least this round. This is plus 15. As this massive snake releases its bite on gone and goes to Koa.
You're gonna have to throw it on Hassan so we can escape.
No, maybe, but
17 go. I think that misses you, Koa.
No, that
Let's see.
hits.
Ooh, just the that's right.
Just
tip.
hits.
Just the tip. Just the tip. All right. And as that hits, you take 13 piercing damage. Give me a con check.
Okay.
It's a failure. You take all of this, and you
Yep.
feel very sick.
Okay.
All right.
He doesn't look great, but he doesn't look that as bad.
All right. We're gonna go over to you guys. Harry Belafonte and the True. You see, Hassan he's running. So he moves 20 feet.
Can we break its jaw?
we can try. I've got it held and grappled.
By the tail.
It's fine. You can pull it forward like a rope.
Try.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to just like break this thing's jaw so it can't bite. That's the only thing I can think to do. Otherwise, we're fucking dead. Because I don't think we were out running this shit. We took off running and it fucking just sunk in.
No, I think Harry's right. I throw it on Hassan and we get the fuck out of there. I mean, kind of wasted the whole mission, but
Do what you can do.
you know, you do it first.
No,
If you're-
all he asked was, "Can we break its jaw?" So he's kind of like taking that quarter second of, "Can we break its jaw?" and wondering what the hell's.
try it. Go for it.
He's gonna
The throwing is a last ditch effort.
He's gonna try
Yeah,
to
it
fucking.
is.
He's gonna try to fucking just. It's giving this thing like bit at him. He's gonna try to fucking like put a foot on the bottom jaw hands on the top jaw, just try to fucking and snap this thing's jaw so it can't bite.
Alright, so go on. If you have it grappled and you're gonna move to his head, give me a strength check.
Can I do this at inspiration for advantage or no?
No. Wait, go on has it grappled, so he needs to move from the tail to the head, so you can rip his jaw. But if not, it's flailing. You have to attack. You have to grab it yourself.
Yeah,
So,
Gun. Yeah, he'll do that and kind of pull it, basically like rope. Just. I'll use another
Strength check?
inspiration. I'm poisoned though, so this is flat.
No, it doesn't affect your strength checks.
Oh, okay. All right. Inspiration, please, God.
Woo!
That
35.
Is a critical
Hope so.
success.
And you see him pull it like he's in a tug of war, just going up to his body, and he's got his hands wrenched around its neck. Do it, Koa!
All right.
Do it now!
So if you're using inspiration, this will be a flat roll.
Yep, I'm gonna use it.
Come on. Hell yeah.
And the winds of
Damn.
fate decided that
Woo!
they live. As you begin to break its jaw, it screeches in pain and begins to squirm out of your grasp, or attempts to at least, trying to flee from the immense pain coming from its jaw. As you begin to dislocate its jaw and bend it fully backwards, making sure that this jaw of the creature does not get to readjust itself like snakes do.
Tears
thing
the
is
little
trying to
flaps
flee.
on the side that stretch when it opens, just fucking ripping the.
Seeing this here, this thing will make a morale check. This is basically a nat 20. It's fucking jaws rip, but it is possible. It could be mad. No moss. This thing is attempting to flee, at least on your turn, on its turn. Do you release, or do you let this? Do you want to continue to fight this creature?
No, Gon's gonna let it go.
Yeah.
He's messed up. It hit him in like his chest. His lung might be collapsed. He's bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, just Koa doesn't. He holds on long enough to make sure that jaw is fucking broken as it's trying to bury itself, and then just fucking lets go.
All right. And as you do so, you guys can easily catch up to Hassan and get him back. And the party is indeed victorious. As you have
Some sort of victory.
No, you won. You won. It didn't kill you. You won.
Yeah, base.
You won.
Came pretty close.
That's the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you survive, then that's you won basically. So that being said, that was you guys get 2,000 experience points for that. As you guys rip the
Holy.
jaws of victory. I mean, you guys rip victory from the jaws of defeat, literally.
No weapons.
Yeah, no kidding. No weapons and
Maximum
to do that?
effort.
Like, oh man.
Yeah, if you didn't roll at least 30, it wouldn't have worked.
We should have just bribed the fucking Ezekiel. He's the big boss.
Could we have bribed Ezekiel though? That's the.
We don't know.
We'll never know.
No. That being said,
The
I
other
believe
guard
that-
didn't suggest it, so
It's because he had 200 coin in his hand. He's like, fuck.
yeah.
Pull back out the
Don't
compass,
know.
find north, grab Hassan, and just start fucking. We gotta go. As he's
Who is
like
hold on.
heaving, all of
Hold on.
us as
Who
we're
is
fucking heaving,
poison?
like.
Oh, all
Yeah.
you are poisoned. Gon and Harry, make wisdom checks at advantage. Okay, Harry, you know that this is the blackhorn snake, well, the blackhorn serpent venom. This thing is exceptionally deadly. You have to pass basically 3 constitution checks, and take 1d6 per 1d6 every hour. So it's basically it's 1d6 every hour. You have to pass at least 3 checks. If you do not, then it continues to persist. As an hour passes, you guys do meet up with Gwen if you're going north. But upon doing so, I need for everyone to make a Constitution check.
Right.
Oof.
And this also, it's of course bypass DR. All right, Koa did not succeed. Everyone takes this damage. As the blood begins to boil, as your blood is on fire.
Would we, both being herbalists, be able to find any desert plants or anything that might be able to either slow this down or we get an antidote going?
No. You need a much stronger antidote than that. Like, basically, Blackhorn serpent venom is exceptionally potent. And what it does is basically begin to eat away at your tissue. You need more than just like an antitopic. You need a very powerful antidote. You have to go to a town or such to get it, or have already made an antidote and be able to take it. You just can't synthesize an antidote on the fly here. You'd have to make it beforehand. As you are traveling, and as Guinevere sees you all, she looks at you all and says, "What's going on? You all look very bad."
Snake.
Its venom is coursing through our veins. We need to rest.
All right. Well, she looks at all. Well, she looks at all of you. You guys have any health tonics that you could drink, maybe to give you a boost of vigor?
I do have one.
You?
I think I got one. I have 3 Enoki mushroom. I don't know if that'll help. I got these, and he pulls these mushrooms out. He doesn't know shit about that.
No. Yeah.
How much? What's the temporary hit points on this thing? Was it 10?
Is 10 unless Harry made it, then it's a bonus.
Harry did. He did make it. I've had this one for a little while. Is it a plus something?
I believe so. Harry, do you have the?
It's 5 more.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you changed the potion. Now you said it's back then it was 10, but now it's 3d6. So I don't know.
Oh, there you go. 3d6. Or 3d6.
But it's
5.
3d6 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah. 3d6 plus 5.
Take
17
it
temporary hit points.
for a little bit. Yeah, Gon just chugs it. His back leaning against a rock. He is just sweating profusely, breathing heavy, just ragged. I think we need a rest for a little bit.
All right.
Are we
All
where we're at? I mean, 5 hours is a while or longer.
Yeah. So
are we near the coastline?
100%. So you're definitely at the coastline here. You're just waiting for them to get to you, basically. You have to go there, go to the docks, load everybody up, make sure everyone's back on the boat, or at least
I say we rest here and see if we can get enough scrap and build a fire and get smoke signals going.
Okay, you definitely think at the earliest, maybe early morning, or at the latest, probably morning.
So like
they'll probably able to come get you.
7-8 hours away.
Yes, basically. Because you have to load it up, they have to get everybody back on the boat, because they were obviously people were just doing other stuff. They didn't expect to just randomly leave in the middle of the day. So
I think
get everybody loaded up.
While we've got an hour or two of daylight, let's get a camp best we can. Make a little lean-to or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely palm trees or whatever like that. You can use some of the leaves to kind of provide at least some cover from the intense heat. You also have coconut oil too to stay hydrated. That being said, as another hour passed, I do need another constitution check for everybody.
Gon's got one of the coconuts cracked open, and he takes the waxy meat, and he's like using his chapstick, sunscreen put on his nose. The whole. Nice, right. Gon. Hold on, where's my sheet?
Yeah.
Go.
All right.
Nice.
That being said, so Gon and Koa have rolled critical successes, so that means that counts as 2. So Gon, you actually take this poison, but you are clear. Koa, you're at 2, and Harry is at 2 as well. So Gon, let's clear this because you feel this. which is lucky. You lucked out. This is no joke. 3 damage.
Okay.
Another hour does pass as you guys are continuing to. This is one too. So I need Koa and Harry to give me Constitution checks.
I'm gonna take an inspiration on this last one.
Yeah.
We've been busting through our inspiration reserves.
Oof.
I've got none now.
Oh my god, I still fucked it.
Oh, the Nat ones this session's been insane.
Those are both failures, of course. You guys take all this. 6 stamina.
Oof.
Alright. That being said,
This is gonna fucking kill me, man.
I hope not. We gotta pray.
on checks. You guys just need one more.
Yeah, this is gonna be an inspiration for me on this one.
Me too.
Yes. There you go. Let's go.
Fucking Koa, as he's starting to try to like help build this lead
There
to,
we
finally
go.
just like goes around to the back of it, just this green foam spewing out of his mouth. Like, oh, God, this
Alright,
sucks.
you guys have all succeeded. Like I said, you have fought the poison from your bodies, and you are clear poison.
We're just
And,
exhausted on the ground, just retching. Probably have diarrhea. Our fingers and faces are all swollen from the hemotoxin.
I haven't felt this bad since I was level 2.
So how it affects you is that it actually begins to like dissolve tissue.
Yeah, it's like a hemotoxin.
Really,
blows up
really bad.
your blood
it's-
cells.
Yeah, it's fucking not. It's no joke.
This is gonna leave a gnarly scar.
100%. 100%. It's gonna be a fucking gouging, like you got like keloids.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's usually how I scar up anyway. Big
big scars. It happens, man.
Yeah.
But that being said, you all indeed survived. So you guys gained 250 experience points for surviving that poison, because obviously, of course, you guys could have all died.
Yeah, my cheeks are clenched.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm at
Oh my
8
God.
HP.
That's the game. That's the dude.
The fucking snake
Well,
hit me for like 70 damage.
Yeah, seriously, that crit was fucking so solid. Like 8, 8, 8, 8.
Yeah, like 6 8s. Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, you guys know. Well, you guys know how I feel. I guess you know.
This-
like, oh, wait, this one.
Since hitting like level 12, this is the lowest Koa's been between the temp HP and the DR that he has. Like, I'm at 13. Like,
we're about to do some desperate measures. If that didn't work,
Yeah.
Hassan would have been snake food and we'd have been.
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
You guys
100%.
lucked out. If he didn't roll at 30 on that, if you didn't roll at 30, it wouldn't work.
You don't have to run faster than the cops. You just have to run faster than the slowest guy there.
person. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
Oh man.
But as you guys are traveling, danger can happen. I mean, if you guys are resting, you have an explorer, but you don't have a survivalist.
No,
But
yeah. If it is possible, we're on the high ground because fuck those snake, those burrowing snakes. John's finding a stony outcropping, something where
Yeah.
there's no burrowing bullshit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Koa's finding 2 trees just wide enough and like stacking shit across them as a hammock. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
We ain't
yeah.
playing around.
Yeah. So that being said, there is still a chance with an explorer. It does slightly lower the DC because that is adjacent to your survivalist, but it's not exactly a survivalist. So
Yeah.
roll me a
They can get us
D100.
to a place, but
Yeah.
they don't know what's
Yeah,
around.
safely.
Yeah.
Safely is a different question. Give me another D100. Don't roll less than 35.
oh shit. Because it's my turn. Here we go. You ready?
You got it. I feel good about
Redemption.
this one.
I believe in you. Perfect 100.
Natty 100, baby!
All right. Okay. You have. All right. Well, Guinevere
We
also has
find a
golden nose.
pirate stash.
Give me a D20. No, yeah. All right. So that's pretty average. So as you guys were traveling, if you guys were setting up camp, you did discover an idol. An idol, and this idol is made up of an idol is worth. Let's see here, because gold nose, rank 2. $909 copper pieces, as this is a
Nice.
gold inlaid idol that was deeply covered in sand. You guys were trying.
I also like how it's perfectly divisible by.
Nice.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I forgot Guinevere's here.
Right. So it's
Oh, yeah.
it's Gwen, Harry, gone.
No.
Well, it's what is it? Four. It's
4.
4. Yeah.
Hassan's count.
Hassan's
Yeah,
lucky
so-
if he gets any of
yeah.
this water.
So
Where's this
227,
coconuts everywhere?
Yeah.
and there's gonna be
Yeah.
1 copper that goes into the group bank.
All right. There you go. There.
Well, we have to sell
No.
it. I guess we can't split it quite yet.
No, but it's just thinking about like.
No, it's
if
the
you're able to
XP.
sell
It's
unless
the XP.
Yeah, we get the XP, but not the
No.
cash right now.
Yeah. That all being said, the night goes off without a hitch. This isn't a safe haven, so you don't recover any HP.
Yep.
But
Oh
let
no,
me-
no. We have Anoki. We can recover. We have the
That is
what's
true.
it called?
Oh yeah,
Noki.
it's
I
Noki.
don't remember the Warrior's Rest. We have Warrior's Rest.
Okay, if you have Warrior's Rest, you can use it.
How many do you have? Enough for
I have 7 doses, so I can cover everybody.
sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
Good because I
Come on.
I've been stacking con. So
Yeah, me too.
plus-
I'm glad I put 10 points in it, man.
Yeah.
So
no,
that-
dude, no, dude.
All right. So we get our con score back because of the Warriors rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. It's pretty useful. Even if you have a bow, sometimes you get in dangerous situations. We can eat that Warrior's Rest.
Yeah.
All right.
And then,
that being
Gwenny, we need to find like a nook that we can kind of hide in here until we can get to the ship, so we can make them smoke signals. Is there? Can we get? That's what we gotta find it right here on the coast to make sure we get that ship signaled.
We should be able to find like
Yeah,
driftwood and palm
If you guys
fronds.
are-
I'm thinking like a little cliffside that we can tuck into. So it's not we're not just like somebody can't just see us from a mile away across the fucking
yeah.
desert.
Fair point. Well, she's an explorer, so she can find shit for you. So, give me D100. Long as it's above a 20, she can. I mean, yeah, D100. Yeah. Roll higher than a 20, she can find you one.
Is that? It's one of you two because I just rolled this one.
I'll take it.
Oh, sorry,
No.
too
Okay.
quick.
Alright.
The first
Didn't get
day,
it.
she says she's in this. I don't see one near this area. She spends a significant amount of time doing so.
I think we gotta risk it. We
We
can't
just-
stay
yeah.
out here.
We told them. We told Okoye. Gwenny, you're an explorer. You knew how long it took. Do you think that they would have had enough time to get the boat up around that northern coast to this point or close to this point to see some smoke signals from
It's
here,
the
or should we
mor-
keep moving?
It's the morning, so it's been about almost 24 hours.
We got to get
It's been
smoke
like-
signals up
it's like-
now.
Yeah, it's like 18
Yeah.
hours.
If
Oh,
if the guards really tracked us this far,
We
Oh,
fucked.
oh.
the nice
Also,
thing
hold on,
about
hold on.
desert is it's got clear like
Endless
visibility all over the place. We
Mhm.
should be able to see them
Yeah.
coming.
True.
Also,
So
I need hold on before any of that. Also, this is a complication roll for your boat to see if you guys if it was no problem on that end. So
True.
somebody give me a D100. Don't roll less than 30.
All right, that's all you, Harry.
All right. It's fucking cold.
Unlike Zedro, this place is pretty cold.
75.
The
Yes.
75. Koye and Lucette got there just in time before people were notified of a strange prison break in Kabando. And you guys fled. That being said, you do think that because of this, your reputation has dramatically shifted in Kabando. There's a lot of circumstantial evidence pointing to you guys are heavily responsible for this, seeing as your crew did immediately leave the same day.
That's all right. We don't need
I'm just-
all of our
Yeah.
business in Combando technically was concluded. Yeah, so
You see
but
Harry
it's
shed
fine.
a tear for the books he'll never read.
yeah, that's
I
true.
just wanted.
You spent
I
a
just
lot
wanted-
of copper to get that library card. Just
Hey,
don't wear
I
Crimson
just-
Dawn gear when you come back here.
Yeah, they won't
got-
recognize our faces. We didn't.
Yeah.
We weren't
Are
there
you
that
sure
long.
The librarian won't. Should the librarian want the one that has the memories of faces?
Yeah, he'll
Oh, yeah, that's
remember
right,
us,
right.
but the people at the party, maybe.
No.
Oh no,
Nox
he'll
most likely won't.
he'll remember Harry because Harry's the only one that went.
Correct,
Yeah.
and he's the only one that wants to read the books and stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll have to go back to Sarissa and
So that being
Laylo, I guess.
I just wanted to let you know, and also as well too, your reputation. Okay, so this is a new thing as well too. You guys now have a reputation. Word will spread of your deeds. You have freed because he was anonymous to the most guards doesn't mean that Ezekiel and the highest up didn't know who he was. So it is now known because you guys did wear your colors because you guys didn't spend the money on fine gear, which is fine. That the Crimson Dawn has freed Hassan from underneath the Sultan's nose in his castle or palace. You guys have gained a reputation. Also, your association with the Gold Syndicate has begun to deteriorate. It is not fully severed, but you did get essentially caught, basically, because they know the Crimson Dawn, they know who you're associated with. That's who sponsored you, so they have to get some heat off them. So I'm just telling you to get.
If we can redeem ourselves, if we succeed and get that shipment back for them, money
it's not severed
always
100%.
talks.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
overlook
it's-
this if we're successful.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
give it your die
But
trying.
but you did achieve your goal of getting Hassan and information, so you were successful. So all in all, you did complete your quest. Actually, a self-made quest, but you did complete your quest because you guys got Hassan and information. So everyone, in addition to the 2,000 experience you did gain, everyone gains 5,000 experience points.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Let me check because I'm sure I leveled a couple times.
Oh, I know I leveled,
This is definitely
When
one
you
level.
complete-
but not till we
Yeah,
sleep.
We just slept.
uh,
Or
no,
was it after?
no.
Well, I
This
think
is-
I leveled
no.
before that.
So Warrior's Rest does not count as a safe haven.
Oh,
it
that's
only
right.
counts
You
for
have
HP.
to. You're right. I forget it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool,
that's
cool.
gonna be 2 levels though.
Wow.
I mean, you
I
guys
got
literally-
3.
Yeah, I got 3 too.
And you guys broke into, well, you're not broke into, you guys infiltrated the Sultan's palace, freed a fucking top prisoner of the realm of that area, released him, escaped from the clutches of death like 2 to 3 times. You guys.
And
Your
obviously
name's
we
beginning to ring.
we wouldn't even know that because we're still in the process
No.
of leaving. So like
But
character
we'd
wise, we're
assume-
just like we're
Yeah,
fucking
you're dumb.
we're going like
Gon's an outlaw.
Yeah,
He know this
yeah,
is
yeah.
not new
Yeah,
territory.
like, this is-
probably.
I'm a
But-
carpenter blacksmith. I don't know shit about this. I'm just like we gotta go.
You say that, but you've been hanging around thugs for.
Yeah,
You're
it's
definitely
kinda
an
been the
you're an
modus
associate
operandi.
at least.
Yeah.
You're at least an associate.
Yeah.
This man's like, I'm only like affiliated. I'm like, no, you are an associate.
Hey, that
No,
would
I-
be cool.
but
We
I-
see our own little bounty waivers.
Right? Hold on.
Also as well too, keep in
Some
mind
street
that
cred.
because of this, you now know that other cities will view you differently if you do enter them now, especially in this surrounding areas. So just keep that in mind. I'm
Yeah.
All right.
kind of, So other than that, but yes, you guys, the boat does come back. And they do begin to pick you up as you see Lucette see you all from the edge of the boat. Says, "Oh my God, you're all dying! What's going on?" Lucette runs off the boat, goes over to Harry with the coconut in hand. What's going on?
Just another day at the office, dear.
Gon's got the
Another-
prisoner by the scruff of his neck, and he just tosses him below deck.
Yeah, you see, Jesus and Juan says, "Man, I was at the whorehouse. What the fuck?"
I walk on the boat. Snakes. I hate fucking snakes.
We got a prisoner, and we've potentially got some heat on us. We need to be careful. We probably need to stay out of these waters for at least a 10-day. Say we head back.
I agree. I mean,
We have our cargo.
Do you explain to your
Should
crew?
we head over there?
Yeah, I'd explain it to everybody what happens. Like, we went in, the party was crazy. We couldn't really talk to anybody, sort of, but it was ridiculous. We went down there, greasing wheels. Everything was going without a hitch, but I don't know if they know who he is.
You definitely feel like they know who he is.
Yeah.
Because they hit his
Must
identity.
have, because yeah. So Hassan, he looks to him and gets down on his knee.
I tie him to the mast. I
He's tied to the mast.
legit hands behind the mast, on his knees, ankles behind the mast.
Wait a minute. He owes us a favor. I mean, we don't need to rough him up necessarily.
There's no roughing him up right now, Gon. But the fact of the matter is, we still have yet to talk to this man. I am not letting him run again. I get it. It might have been from a fucking snake.
And where is he going to run?
He's on a boat.
In the ocean.
Well, yeah. Well, what's the plan to infiltrate those pirates, though?
I assumed we haven't actually quote unquote left
Also,
where they're sitting yet. So
true. Also, Harry, be careful what you say, because I will hold you accountable what you say. Hey, so how can I infiltrate my brother's pirate gang? Pirate gang.
Well,
be careful what you say and where you're
Oh,
saying.
well, we're not talking around him right now.
I don't know. Just tell me what you're saying. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, let's huddle, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just leave him off like in the corner and tell him like you can't run anywhere. Guinevere, watch him. We're just gonna go talk a little bit.
The idea is that
we need to get in his good grace. Like if we're gonna infiltrate that group, he's the key in. He needs to like us.
Exactly.
So we saved his ass. We went through a lot of trouble to save his ass. Let's like butter that like really thick. We did this, we did that, we paid this guy. You have no idea. We fought a giant fucking snake.
Yeah, we've come to get an audience with his
brother.
Way
in. We want to join your brother's crew, man. We thought that would be like a good thing to save you to get in. Let's be upfront about that, because it's true. And then he doesn't need to know that once we're there, we're gonna do shit. He just needs to like us and grease the way in and be like, hey, these guys saved us. Let's all be really friendly with them.
We can say, we'll make up something. Someone sent us there. They hired us to go get him. An undisclosed party. It's a good enough cover.
I think it should be of our own volition. Like, we did this because we want to join the crew that you guys are building.
True. Or get an audience at least.
And we're trying to show that we're not nobodies. We went right under the Sultan's nose to get you, you know?
Like, we knew who you were too.
We risked our own lives.
Exactly. Like,
I guess he wouldn't think we'd be too crazy.
Right. You know, if
we'd have to be crazy to do it.
Exactly. Because we could join that. We can join in and just like be nobodies and never have access to, that guy. Or we can join in and be important people right away.
No, we may be able to make something happen. Yeah, I agree. Let's take that angle.
Harry,
let's go cut him free.
Can you have Lucette make up some food?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Food's already made, dude. And so as soon as you got here, food is made.
Walk out.
Harris.
Cut the bindings.
Good woman.
Lean down, look at him right in the face. Are you calm now? Are you gonna try to run away?
No, I'm not. I almost got attacked by a fucking snake.
Good. Follow me to the galley. Get yourself some food. I'm sure that prison shit was bad.
And some gear.
Before I do that, who the fuck are you all? Can you explain that to me?
Besides the people who saved your ass?
I appreciate that, thank you, but I'd like to know the names of my saviors.
or the Crimson Dawn. The flag is perfectly waving. It unfurls in the wind.
Yeah.
You see the symbol.
Nice. That's awesome. And he says, what, you guys a new crew? You guys, how'd you know I was underneath the palace? I was like, Ezekiel told me that no one would know who the hell I was, and he was gonna hang my ass.
Oh, we're not no one. That's what you need to know.
And what I'll say is that person paid us a lot of, or excuse me, we paid them a lot of money for that information, and they'd rather keep it secret. Well,
why would you want to free me?
We hear the red serpents are making some waves, and we're starting crew. We just came back from the Silver Heel. The Southlands were nobody. But if we make good friends, some powerful friends, maybe we can start getting things to go our way.
Give me a charisma check at advantage going. As you're an outlaw, so you know how to speak to him in his language, and also your tone and your words you're saying is pretty convincing. Say 25 is a success. He looks at you and nods and says, "I can agree to that, Hassan. I'm pretty sure you know who I am, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm the younger brother of Captain Red, not Kid, Red. He looks at you all and he says, if you're trying to join the crew, saving me is a bit of a boon. You're smart, at least. You're not dumb. So I'll say this, and he says, do you have a navigator on this boat?
We do.
He says, can you show me where he or she's at, where they're at?
Sophia
just goes over, looking as bored as she usually does. Yes.
That's her.
Okay. Where are we at? And she opens up the map. She presses the start button, and she shows she is,
she pins the coordinates with the map marker.
Ding, ding.
Let me
ding,
draw the
ding,
auto
ding.
path for you.
Yeah. Accept the quest. Join our party and accept the quest.
You guys are essentially right. Let me grab a map marker on that. Second here. But hey, I mean, above table guys, as an aside, you guys completed the quest though. A self-made. That's huge, man. It may not seem like you did it like 100%, but shit never.
Nothing goes
ever,
perfectly.
Ever. No,
Yeah.
ever. You guys lived, survived, no one died, and you got your target.
Well, if we want to actually get that 10,000 copper,
We have to go back to Sarissa.
yeah.
At least it's not Kabando.
Well, we need to get in and get that shipment.
Yeah. The guild is gonna smooth things over in Kabando if we want to go back there. Maybe it'll cost us, but I mean, it's not impossible.
Enough money we'll get.
Yeah, exactly.
You definitely think that will be exceptionally hard, seeing that was in the Sultan's palace.
And we killed a guard.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
And you above table, from what Hassan told you, you definitely feel like this was a concerted effort from the Sultan and the guard captain.
it's fine.
So just to be
I
clear,
mean, all their evidence is circumstantial at best.
Mm-hmm.
some pretty fucking strong circumstantial evidence. It's like, it's like, oh yeah. So those guys walked in there, went downstairs.
Yeah,
left,
it's not like I doubt that they have due process. So I mean, if they want to get
Yeah.
us, they'll get us.
Yeah, it's literally just, these guys fucking literally came down,
But
came in 5 minutes later.
but it's not impossible if we.
No,
They didn't
it's
fuck
not impossible.
anybody.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
it's-
Undress.
If the gold syndicate leans on the right senator or whatever,
yeah, it's
pays
definitely
this
possible,
and that, and does a
but
couple of
it's-
favors.
Yeah, but it's definitely on the fucking very hard to impossible range. It's like a 95%
It's all right.
difficulty. Sorry.
We're wanted men. It's
Yeah, but also your reputation is also raised as well too. So you guys are basically
shit.
I'd say
Maybe we
move
just
up
say
the map.
fuck the gold syndicate and join up. For real.
For real?
This is
I mean, we're gonna get to see what it's like, so we can make that choice.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
Yeah, I
obviously they're powerful enough to cause problems for the Gold Syndicate, but that is a short life and a dangerous life, so maybe not. We'll have to see.
Can you guys see this map here? So you guys are basically paste here. You guys are actually officially off the. Did it paste over? There we go.
Oh, I see. Can you shift ping us?
I got you.
So we're still just off the coast of Kabando, out a ways.
Yeah, so you guys are like here actually.
Yeah. And so the right off the edge of that map is technically the land that we were. So are we heading back to Sarissa right away?
We don't have any business necessarily, other than to turn in the quest.
So where are
where was the whereabouts? Hold on, let me check my notes of the red serpents.
I believe I said it. Stuck with an M.
1 second.
Of an isle.
Red.
Whoever remembers gets inspiration. It's an isle. And it's definitely near you.
West.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one, so.
Borders.
Oh,
Kwame.
John.
I'm looking. Recruit Zinnia, factions in Kambando. Nope.
It's way before. That's like 3 sessions before that, for sure. It was like
Well, I've got it where we accepted the quest. Let me see. It's somewhere.
I believe it.
Red serpents. They. I don't have a name. They are on a small island with a bunch of ships. The leader is Digimon Nuto.
Also known as Captain Red.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, then I'll.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
I don't have it.
Okay.
Just had the
I'm gonna
small
say
island.
it's Yasion, but
No. So no, it's a small island north here. It's not named, but it's Miss Vale Isle.
Update. We survived.
And it is here. I showed you last time this year.
Very small island, okay.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, it's only 4 boats. You need the massive island.
Yep.
Like these, yeah, like, so for context, these are like Italy. No. That's like Sicily size islands, like Sicily, double Sicily, Italy. Well, no, this is like Portugal size, and this one's like Italy size. There you go. So they're relatively big islands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you only have like 50 to 100 people on that island could definitely suit you. If you're getting resupplied, something like that.
Yeah.
So that being said, you're about 10 miles off the coast of Kabando, to the north. So what are you all doing?
I think we need a
day 29.
And where's Mist Vale from here? Do we even know?
Yeah, you do know because
Hassan would tell us.
Hassan will tell you. He'll tell you it is roughly.
230-ish miles.
No, it's way further than that. It's
Map's not accurate, boys.
No. Well, like, so this is a different quadrant. You guys are just off the coast of Kabanda. This is an entirely different like area. You guys are about 600 miles from Mistvale.
Okay. And what's the nearest town? Saragunya? Do we know anything about that? Hassan, are you familiar?
Hassan would definitely know. And also, Harry, you would know too, and so will Lucette. So you all know that Segunya. Hold on, 1 second here. I believe I have. Let me double check. All right, so yeah, I got you right here. Here you go. Segunya is a So you know that Saragunya is another ironbark processing / dock, basically island, similar to Jession or Halcyon and Quasa de Gego. I can't. That's Spanish, I guess. So these three are the main processing ironbark islands in the area of Sasaquina, which is this quadrant, basically. This whole quadrant is Sasaquina, and this in the archipelago, just for a reminder, is also officially called the Chains of Castellina.
Castilia. Yeah, I've got that down.
Yeah, but this area here is called Sasaquina, and I'll put that in the chat. I think I'm saying that. I could be mixing some sound up. But here we go. And what you know about this area here too is, I'll give you a little short synopsis here. Saquina is a captivating archipelagic realm. There is and that's just kind of the backdrop there. But basically, this place is filled to the brim with ironbark. This is the most ironbark dense island chain in the chains of Castellina here. So ironbark is mainly processed in this area here. It is the closest to the southern or Chima, or the southern continent. So they can launch, potentially if they ever go to war against the Chima or the southern empire, they can just pull their boats from here to there and get there very quickly. It's also relatively close to the north as well too, so if the north decide to attack, they can as well. But this is mainly the iron bark and dock processing area here. Other places definitely make boats, but this is where like fleets are made. So that's kind of the main overall theme of this quadrant. And you would know this. Now, you may not be from here. There's other quadrants well too. There's like dozens because this is a massive island chain, but this is one of the main ones for sure. So you know that. And there you go. Saraguna's population, you would know, be roughly about 5,000 to 6,000 people. It's a pretty big town. Island. Yeah, but he would say roughly 600 miles is going to take you like a week or two, week and a half, week and a half, like 10 days.
We have the supplies. Might be good to get out of the air. It would be good to get out of the area.
But we're in the eastern archipelago, so it's different jurisdiction, right?
Also, he also would say as well too, the waters are very dangerous. There's way more pirates here or in the east archipelago than in the south. So if you've been attacked, it's cold. Right?
Trust me, I know that.
Yeah, so
If
beware.
If we go to Saraguna, though, we could find someone Hassan knows, and they could escort us.
Possibly.
Correct.
At the very least, we can resupply.
We have people. We have contacts in Saraguna. If you can get me there, I think that's a little bit funny. If you can get me there, then we can get an escort. Or at least I can send word out to my brother, and he can send an escort. But yeah, we have to get there. So it will be a dangerous journey, and most likely it will be filled with all kinds of shootouts.
Very promising.
Do we hang off the coast? Do we hang off the coast for a couple of days before?
Maybe a day, and then after a day, you'd have to leave the coast if you want to get there.
Day where?
Do we pull north just off the coast, but keeping close to shoreline? Sorry, run south a little bit just off the coast, keeping close to shoreline for a day, rest up before we feed the treacherous waters.
Son, are we safe if we just dock in Saraguna for the most part? How dangerous is the town?
I'm not worried about docking.
We still have to make it there.
It's getting there.
Yeah, if you dock there, most likely, we tend to attack at sea. We think that, land combat is beneath us, really. So we're just waiting to get you at sea and take your stuff. Most pirates do. At least, that's the usual way.
I don't want to. I say we head there as quickly as possible. I don't. Why we'd wait around?
You should definitely rest up before you go. For sure, you guys are terrible.
It's going to take us a couple days, right?
Yeah, but you can get attacked in those couple of days if you're not fully healthy. You can get got.
Our cruise, I'm definitely resting. I don't operate. I'm not a mariner.
Even if the boat is sailing, we could be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. That's true. I'm just saying, if any combat has happened, I assume you guys do come to whatever. So just be aware of that.
Yeah.
That, because you guys do travel on a boat. You guys, it's constantly moving, so you guys travel, like I said, a good distance every day. So after the first 6 hours, you guys will be basically in officially Eastern Archipelago territory, where Koa and Lucette knows that these motherfuckers do not play. They are about that life.
That's why I'm asking, do we hold off 24 hours? Get another good night's sleep, a good meal from Lucette before we hit the open water.
No, I don't want to be on the coast. If
If they're gonna catch us,
they might. I don't know what resources the Sultan has at his disposal.
If we move south towards Sarissa and we stay on the move, it's slightly out of the way. But I know I'm not 100% at the moment. We have more numbers, but I'm telling you, in the Eastern Archipelago, when you get a ship, you could have 30, 40 people board, and it's over.
Also, you would notice though too, on the average, now the weaker boats, the weaker pirates don't have iron bark ships, but the more powerful pirates do have iron bark ships, and you would know that unless you have an iron bark ship, you do not want to go in a firefight with an iron bark ship. It's too durable. They'll win those shootouts. Most likely to not, unless you get really lucky. So that's something you wouldn't know, Cole.
I'm not disagreeing that getting on the move is a good idea, but we could get 2 miles off this coast into the Eastern Archipelago, and we get into a running with an iron bark ship, we could go down, and this was all for naught. We need to make sure
pretty
we're
healthy.
ready.
All things considered. I'm fine to push, but you by democracy. If we need to wait, I don't know, Harry, or your state.
Well, just eating some food from Lucette makes me feel a little better. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely use a rest. I'm not in great shape.
You still see this big lump on the side of Koa's face, whereas his skin's still all swollen and puffed out, and 24 hours is all that I think we need, and then we hit it.
Okay. Then let's rest. And Hassan, I think we need to talk. And Gon, in whatever time as we're resting, would just talk to him. What's he been up to? Tell him what we've done, kind of our exploits, trying to sell who we are and what we've done to really try to drive it home that, clearly we know what we're doing.
You saved him and you're an outlaw like him. I think you're a master outlaw, correct?
Yep. All the way.
Give me a charisma check at advantage. Normally it's probably disadvantage, but with you and saving him and being a master, it's advantage. with a
Nat 20.
With a nat 20. He looked at you and he's impressed. Seeing that, one, you don't have an ironbark ship was incredible. He gives you some bit of information just by him boasting. There are not actually 4 ships. It's more than that. That's just the ones that they sent out. They have 4 ironbark ships. Their whole fleet is 16 ships.
Holy shit.
But they have 4 ironbark ships. That's their basically the spearhead of their fleet. And he tells you that we're in the cusp of starting our own basically city. And once we have enough gold and money to be recognized as an official city, then we have the protection of Castellina. So, Colon and Lucette, you would both know that basically once a pirate becomes so successful, they basically can just rise up to admiral status by starting a town. And once they do so, then they're recognized as an asset to the country and they gain protection. Basically, it's trial by fire, and if the strongest survive, then they become a part. So it's a really brutal way, but it's a very effective way.
Start pulling down the Crimson Dawn sail. Like, while he's just talking, as I'm overhearing it, I'm pulling down the Crimson Dawn sails. Help grab Juan, grab Juan and Jesus and anybody I can. Put up the spare sails, so they're just basic white sails. Put up just a basic, like standard, flag. Just get our colors off, so we're a little bit more inconspicuous for the night.
I am gonna ask Hassan if they have like a signal, their gang, that they can cross ship, like tell each other, hey, we're from this group, so don't attack us, because they maybe not always fly their color to catch a ship.
Cover the lantern 3 times. SOS.
Yeah, something like that.
He says no, and he tells you why. So we have several different basically crew members and captains. Some of them have gotten captured before, so the signal doesn't stay consistent, because if you get captured, it can be used against us by other pirates.
They update the password every 60 days.
Something like
no IFF.
Yeah.
No, he says if you get captured, you were too weak to bear our colors anyway. Don't get captured. And then he points himself.
So you just recognize each other by your Jolly Roger, basically?
Flag, yeah. If you bear our flag, then yeah, that's all we need. Because only an idiot would be stupid enough to bear our flag. Because one, the amount of heat that it would bring down just from doing it. So it would bear no. You would gain nothing from just doing that. You just gain so much more heat without any gain from it. It's, and sometimes even we don't even bear our own garment. It's easier to use other people's colors and do jobs under their name, so we have less heat.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, you should have an identify friend or foe system.
Yeah, that would work if people didn't get captured as much as they did, or get killed as much as they did. It's way too much turnover, and way too many people get captured. Signals get used against us, and then it's like we tried it. It's not very effective.
Then how do you know? No one works together and no one trusts each other?
No, if you bear the flag, then we don't attack each other.
I see.
That's pretty much it. And if somebody,
is it a difficult flag to copy?
He looked at you and he
Can we get Guinevere on it?
You can definitely work on it. I mean, it's a flag.
We'd have to see it.
Yeah. He can describe it to you, but he can't describe to you the fucking exact kind of like, oh, this,
Yeah.
If somebody with a spyglass is looking at it from there, you think that a skilled Cronus person can easily detect a fake flag from a real flag, because to your credit, you guys change flags as well too. It's a pretty common thing to happen, especially the pirate code. You know this too. People change flags all the time for different reasons. You can be a trade. So it's not uncommon for people to have flags of different countries, flags of different businesses, flags of different colors and all this. Most pirates have at least 2 to 3 different flags for different reasons. Which the song will tell you, so you guys are aware now. Hey, you should probably get a different flag for different reasons. Less heat.
Indeed.
Gwenny, you want to work on a new logo for our little crew here?
A different name? What do you want it to be?
Flowers by Irene.
Come up with a logo. We'll name it based off the logo.
All right, she'll roll for it and she'll get you something. All right. Okay. Yeah. He does look at you all and say, "Yeah, I mean, I think that I think changing our flag is probably smart. Though I don't think anyone knows who you are, so do with that as you will. But yeah, I would definitely say you could probably, seeing the ballistics and stuff like that, you could probably take non-ironbark ships in a 1-to-1 fight pretty comfortably. But any kind of warship, or specifically ironbark warship, he says that to you all, and he says, but it'll be fine, right? It's only death that'll happen if you lose. Or slavery. Well, not for me, but for you all. My bounty's too high. But so, I'll work here and try to make sure that doesn't happen. Because I like you guys, you freed me. My buds. I love you guys.
You're welcome.
As he looks at you. He looks at you all smiling. You guys have anything to eat?
Galley's this way.
He leaves you all.
You
as,
just... yeah.
Just leaves. And goes get some grub. As you guys are on the sea, as on the edge here with different colors, with an explorer, a mariner, chances are very low, but there's always still a chance, especially with the amount of heat you just pulled. Give me a D100, don't roll.
Is that me?
Roll it, somebody. Don't less than 5.
Ooh, I didn't.
Good.
Day 29. I mean, day 30. Day 30.
So we get a night's sleep, right? We get that 24 hours
Correct.
rest. Double or
Nothing
3
happens
level up.
There you go. The bonus is going. And as we do so here, and the day does progress, what are you all doing?
Twice. Oh, I get a profession.
2.
Probably warrior makes the most sense at this point, or soldier.
So I get a profession. No, profession increase. So Koa is officially an expert carpenter.
Nice.
Awesome.
No, sorry, a master carpenter.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You were already
Master carpenter. He's a master carpenter at this point.
And you're an expert blacksmith, or you're?
And an expert blacksmith. Yes.
Dude.
I am gonna be a master herbalist.
Sweet.
So, alrighty then. Day does pass, and Guinevere seems like she's very confident in her exploring abilities, much more confident than before. And Okoye definitely seems like mercenary work is a life for him. He's much more mercenary than before. Actually, no. He goes mariner. Actually, no, he goes mariner. So he is an outlaw, mercenary, mariner.
I've got the deep multi-class. I'm going charlatan actually.
Oh, damn.
Do you get
Are
a
your
new
classes now?
Wait,
I've
so
got
you
way
get-
too many.
Wait, so you get a new with what level you are, you get a new profession, not just an increase to profession?
No. You can choose a different profession. Like if it's an increase, you can just choose a different
That's what I
profession.
figured.
So,
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's because you can't
I-
level up the same profession twice on those levels. That's why
Correct.
he wrote
Right.
that.
No, but I thought when it just said profession increase, I didn't think you could do a new one because. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like starting a new one or increasing one is the same difference. So
Basically
I'll
the
add
same
that to
thing,
the
yeah.
list here.
It's basically a profession point, but when you
Yes.
level up and you get 2, you can't use them on the same profession.
Correct. It's hard to
So,
Yeah, so-
Master
so-
Outlaw, Novice Merc, Novice Charlatan, Journeyman Herbalist. He's got the all over the place.
It's a multi build. But yeah, but it makes sense as you guys gain levels because it doesn't cap at 30. It goes beyond it. As you guys gain more and more levels, you guys will be able to do a lot more things. Just like with anything else, if you are a warrior, you can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I think
that.
Charlatan makes sense. I mean, using his charisma wits to get what he wants.
It makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. So
All
you know,
right.
there. A lot of work. But Okoye sticks with the now he has his trifecta: mercenary, mariner, and outlaw. So that's his thing. Guinevere is a explorer and a cleric. That's her too. Just put that way.
All right.
So
So we rest up. Let me heal.
it's a new day. Sun's in the sky. You know how I feel. All right.
Not quite max HP, but close
Yep.
enough.
Now Koa feels a little better. Harry, how are you feeling?
I'm getting there. With a good meal, I'll be almost on my feet.
Do you guys do
still-
a hearty meal or a normal meal?
Hearty.
All right.
Koa goes and literally grabs all of that and is just like walks up to Lucette with this like arms full of what can you do
You
with
ate
this
this?
what can you do with this that will just hit the spot?
Oh,
'Cause-
yeah.
No, we're probably all just ravenous. Just
Yeah.
Dude,
shoveling it in, biting meat off
makes
the
a
bone.
massive Texas dip. Some shrimp, some
Ah.
beef, some chicken, all spread around here with these kind of wrapped up, lightly fried wraps or tortilla wraps. And there's a massive queso bowl in the center of it, using these kind of sticks as basically kind of like self-serve style. You grab some meat, grab some stuff, and rip it off and eat it.
Yeah.
Texas dip. And this
So
is-
how
this
many
is thick.
what kind of temp HP does that give?
I believe it gets 10, right? And then
10 plus the 5, so 15.
5 for the
Sure.
kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
20 because she gives
Ah.
me an extra 5. So I'm at 48 literally with this.
Yeah.
Me too. That's what I'm at.
Yeah, like
So I
and-
feel great because of the food.
but like
Man, that meal
But
hit
we're
the
getting
spot.
there.
That meal hit the spot. All right, I think it's time we set sail. We don't want to hang around here. I did agree with Gon. We don't want to hang around here too long, but that night's sleep, that food.
Hassan, can you wield a weapon? I imagine you can.
he smiles and you see that he already has a weapon.
Good man. You found the armory.
Yeah,
All right.
He has a brigandine and he has a cutlass.
Good.
And
Yeah,
Koa walks out and throws him a handmade shield.
He says, "Ooh, I'll take this. Thank you very much." He bows deeply. And as you look at him move with that blade, he's definitely skilled with a blade. You think the only way they probably caught him because it was just overwhelming numbers.
Iron 3 quality.
All right, I'll keep track of that. And yeah, and as you see Okoye on the boat, he doesn't have the sea legs, but he definitely seems a lot more sure with his experience of traveling on the boats for this long. He's a lot more sure than what he did before, for sure.
Boats are fun, aren't they, Okoye? Slap him on the back.
Listen, okay. I've been learning how to swim, okay? I'm working on it. I'm gonna get my sea legs, all right? I'm on, I'm up the doggy paddle. I'm trying to get the breaststroke.
You'll get there. Don't worry.
Yeah. He nods and he says, I guess we should tally ho then. So as you guys are going, presumably to Missville Isle, or I mean not Missville, but Sequina, this quadrant over here.
Or no, Saraguna, right? We're
Saraguna,
heading towards Saraguna, yeah, in Sequina. Yep.
Yes. As you guys are traveling towards here, this is where it gets real, guys. This is where it gets really, really real. Fate, might, luck, and skill will be required, guys. Like, it's real shit. This pirate territory for real. So, like I said, you guys have a mariner. You guys have several mariners as well too. You have Sophia's, which is the best pirate that you've seen so far, navigator you've seen so far. Even with all that, his waters are exceptionally dangerous. So I need somebody to roll me a D100. Don't roll less than 35. You feel as if you did not have a mariner per skill, it'd be a 75% chance of drawing an encounter. D100.
Ooh.
The
I think it's me, right?
Right, yeah, somebody. And it's always Koa. Somebody else wrong. I'm like, this
You know what?
All the time. He's like, hey. I'm like, hold on.
I don't know.
Like, no, man. I know, but it's like, he always, it's going like, is it me? He's like, I don't know. Like, y'all better like, it's wrong.
I hear those fucking D100, man. I always fail them.
His PTSD.
Anybody want to take it?
Anybody else?
PTSD from
Hey,
the D100
I rolled a 90.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that was
but
good.
that being said, though, that does proc Guinevere's golden nose. Give me another D100. The higher, the better on this one.
Alrighty.
Oh. Maybe we'll
85?
get lucky.
Very nice.
Damn.
Very nice. That being said, okay.
Wait, didn't you say you cut out the charlatan? That could be.
I believe so. It
actually,
got folded
it's
into
a different.
performer.
Yeah, it's something else now.
Yeah, it got
Isn't
folded
it
into performer.
pickpocket?
Well, like that's all. Yeah, like
The performer.
Performer.
But there's the
Performer-
pickpocket also that wasn't there
Yes.
before.
Correct. Yeah. So
I think it's a
between-
No,
pickpocket
pickpocket was
now.
there originally.
Oh yeah.
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 Uh,
Well, it was. Hold on. Let me go to.
I think
profession.
medic.
It's-
you
it's-
you created medic. And
Yes, but
you had the boot.
the profession. Double check here.
Performer's not bad though. It gets attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let
you
me
have to
see.
learn it. Yeah, but you had to be second.
Gotta be
You
a
gotta be
journeyman.
journeyman performer to get attack of opportunity because it's rank 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it has a number 2, you got to be at least journeyman. If it's 1 novice, 2 journeyman, 3 expert, 4 master.
Yeah. It's not what I copied. That's why.
Oh,
I will go survivalist.
that'll be
we need
useful.
one. We've been needing one.
Useful.
All right.
So you find a small crate from a wreckage ship. And in this crate you find 55 trinkets or things that are valued. Each of these are valued at. Somebody give me a D20 plus 5. See what you guys get.
Want me to keep rolling this out?
Somebody.
I got it.
Okay.
22.
All right, so you
nice.
found 55 of those at 22 per per trinket.
Okay.
Nice.
Each of those is one inventory for ship cargo stuff, basically.
And we're
Yep.
splitting this amongst the whole crew for experience. What
In
are we
this
at?
one-
15 now?
Yeah, in this one we're at 15. So yeah, it would be pick who you want to give the 1 to, the excess 1.
Hassan. He's not on the crew. We're not. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, you'll definitely take it.
you can take it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. That day goes past, so that is 1 out of 10. All right, give me another D100. Don't less than 35 as you're traveling. This is now
take
day
this one.
31.
Let's fail one. Oh, 58. There we go.
Woo.
Very nice, but it doesn't trigger her gold nose. You didn't roll above at least 80. Nothing else happens. You're traveling. It's been pretty calm water so far. You guys are deep in Eastern Archipelago territory or Segunda territory. So, shout out to that. Day 32. Just go. It is now day 2 of 10. All right, somebody give me a D100. D-hundo. At more than 35, you're traveling. Ooh.
Gonna get close.
Close. But you are, and also every day it's 75 experience points. So actually, you have it.
So another 150. Okay.
Yep.
Making me do math.
Oh, dude, this is City
How
Skyline.
much math?
It's fucking civilization. So there you go. It's now day 3. Give me a D100 or less than 35. You guys getting deep, but still, no danger. The waters are smooth and calm. This has been an unnatural, and even Hassan is like, this is a bit unnatural. I expect you had at least done 1 or 2 fights by now. I mean, we're pretty deep. No one's seen your flag before, so it must be a pretty. I mean, I don't know. And it passes day 34. Another D100.
All right, here's our chance to fail, Harry.
All on
Bring it
you.
home. Bring it home, Seabass. Bring it home. Bring it home. Did it appear? I'm just like,
Oh!
hey!
Seven.
Gold nose triggers. Golden nose triggers. Give me D100. The higher the better.
Play it out.
I'm gonna roll.
Ah,
All right.
27.
This one's pretty
We haven't had that.
it can't all be
trigger yet.
good. I'm
Yeah.
glad it wasn't the other way around.
That's true.
Go there. Somebody give me a D10 plus 1. You find a box of really kind of worn and kind of wrinkled textiles that kind of were lost at sea for a while. It's about it's 11 basically units of it, and it's about 5 copper pieces per unit, basically. Do you guys want to bring it aboard or no?
Yep.
Yeah, it's money. It's floating.
Yeah. And so what? Like 55 divided by 15, so 4 experience per
Dude, that's-
person.
Right. There you go. 4 experience points per person. Hey. And you're still making money passively, but just finding stuff. I mean, whatever, just pointing out like, no, let's check out there, whatever.
Yep.
You guys are traveling, but another day does pass.
Just happy it's
D100.
not a fight.
It's like, dude, it's like, I just want to get there. I don't want to kill them.
Here we go, gone.
I don't want to fight anything. I just want to be
Is it D100?
D-hundo.
63.
There we
my
go.
God.
Very nice. Let's go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Will they make it? Will they make it, guys? Holy. All right. Day 36. Day 6 of 10.
1, 2, 3, D-hundo.
Let's fucking go, boys. They're traveling.
Damn.
It's safe. It's safe. They haven't got. They haven't
We're on
got
fire.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
no,
happened the last time that happened.
And then we
the
got
next session,
fucked.
we failed every single time. So
Yeah.
Let's continue to push it, guys. Day 7, D100, bring it home.
All right, let's go.
Can they do it? Let's fucking go. Bring it home, man.
Bam.
Holy
Keep it
cow.
rolling. We're eating. We're chilling. We're sailing.
This
We're
is
like,
great. Like this place is dangerous. Give it a D100.
All right, it's my turn. Let's go.
Oh.
Ooh.
There it is.
Hey!
We got
On
it.
day 8.
And with
That's
that, we'll
some
pick this
more,
up
eh?
next week with the party getting into some kind of encounter. As they're
That's
Dude,
always
we
on
went-
destination.
But we're fucking
Boy.
healed now, though. Everybody's
Yeah.
full
Yeah.
health.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
100%. Everybody's fully healthy. It's been like it's
itching for battle, ready for these motherfuckers.
We waited for this one.
We've been sitting on the deck as a crew, like dangerous
This is
waters.
great.
What the?
Getting
This is
boring.
just-
Come on.
Playing cribbage, throwing dice in the
Yeah.
corner, like.
Yeah, gambling. Like this is what they call dangerous. I don't think it's that dangerous, but we love and appreciate you guys. Same time, same place next week, and we'll see what happens. Will the party survive? Will they fight an iron bark ship? Will they fight a sea monster? Will they fight something else? Find out next time.
Peace.
Keep on